You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up, family? It's our boy, Coach Malachi, in the building. We are back. We back up in this BI. One more again, happy Thursday. Yeah, today Thursday. Happy Thursday. Today Thursday? Yeah, today Thursday. hey, bro, man, you get what I'm saying? Shit, I be losing track of days all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I be losing track of days all the time. I'm telling you, shit. All the time. I'm like, man, god damn, bro. You get what I'm saying? Shit, I do that shit a lot, bro. Hold on, let me move this over here. Let me slide this over. Looking at my screen. I'm gonna tell y'all something, boy. If you're working from home, you definitely got to get you a big monitor. Get you a big monitor. You working from home. Like if you're in corporate America, whatever, and you working from home on your computer or something of that sort, and that's what you do primarily, absolutely, you have to get you a huge monitor. You know what I mean? Because you got to be able to see. Shout out to doggone C Brand, Duval County stand up. Duval is in this BI. Marcus King is here. Green Eyes P is here. What's going on, Green Eyes? Tax Hammer. So David bent the knee. Hey man, hey bro, check this out. Hey, Tax Hammer. Boy, I'm gonna tell you, boy, listen, I'm gonna tell you why I'm talking about it. Because I told you guys, people preserve the right to change their mind at any given time. You know, everybody, oh man, he said he wasn't gonna do this. Now he doing it. He said that he was gonna do it. Now he don't want to do it. This and that, and disprove my theory and all that stuff there. And I tell y'all, look, man, people have a right to change their mind when they want to. Period. What a motherfucker said yesterday may be something totally different. He may say something totally different today. What happened between yesterday and today? I changed my mind. True. Oh yeah. And this is what I was trying to tell these pro PBC guys. Cause I was watching one of them today. That one of their videos got recommended to me. I'm looking at it. He thought it ain't hot. And the man Turkey don't know what he doing. He dumb, he stupid. He don't know what he doing. This was the guy who was ranting because I think he's a PBC, what they would call the PBC banner whore. You know what I mean? They carry the banner. No, man, we got the PBC. You get what I'm saying? So, like, these niggas act like they had stock in the company. Hey, shout out to doggone it. Salute, fam. Shout out to Real Talk Comeback. Yeah, these dudes were talking like they had stock in the company, fam. No, nigga, yeah, Al Heyman. They were like, Al Heyman. They were coming up there like this here, and I'm like saying it with their chest. And I'm yeah, nigga, PBC. And I'm like, fam, like, why y'all tripping? You get what I'm saying? My nigga, it's a new day now. Like I told y'all, when Showtime folded up like a lab rat, it was over. We done did several shows on this over here. Y'all talking about, oh man, they bowing down to the Turk and they twerking for the Turk and all that stuff. That y'all, all that slick fly shit y'all was saying. You get what I'm saying? all that slick fly shit. Yeah, twerking for the Turk. You know, bending the knee and all that stuff. Nigga with a job talking about bending the knee. True. Hey, shout out to Erica Crawford. Shout out to Mason. A nigga with a job talking about somebody else bending the knee. Y'all see how practical I am? I use a level of practicality. Like, I just break it down so simple that even a child can understand. Make it make sense. A nigga with a job talking about somebody bending the knee. Sir, you literally bent the knee. You bend the knee every day when you go to work, sir. What you do what you're told. You do what your paymasters tell you to do. Whoever's paying, you're going to abide by their rules or whatever parameters they set. You label it bending the knee. But when somebody says, first of all, I guess I got to be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman. You didn't say those guys was bending the knee to Al Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I got to be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman.
You didn't say they were bending the knee to Al Heyman. And when you fight on the PBC, you ain't bending the knee. When you fight on the Riyadh season card with Turki Alashikh, you bending the knee. Like, make it make sense. Anyways. Bro, I'm just saying, it doesn't, like, make it make sense. Nigga talk about, yeah, the nigga bent the knee, dog. The nigga bent the knee. Hello? Hey, Tom. Yo, what's up, boss? Yeah, man, look here, man. I need you to come in tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock, I wasn't scheduled to come in till 8 o'clock. Yeah, but I want you to come in 2 hours earlier. All right? Man, all right. Yes, sir. Bam, you just bent the knee. You get what I'm saying?
That's wrong, that's wrong. He did nothing to you.
Nah, that different. See, they ain't really bending the knee now. You trying to mix it up. I'm like, no, sir. We're not doing this. No, sir. We're not doing this, sir. We're not gonna play semantics. You get what I'm saying? See, what I like to do, I like to take their words and throw it right back at them. That's what I like to do. I like to take their words, whatever narratives that they're pushing, I'm real good at that. I have a master's degree when it comes to doing that. I like to take what they say, whoever they, and use and throw it right back at them and paint a beautiful picture for them so they can see it. You do know that this shit is done, what you're saying, right? You do know that, right? You do know that. You get what I'm saying? You do know that. You get what I'm saying? So I remember David Benavidez saying, oh, I'm a Vegas fighter. I'm not going over there fighting no Saudi Arabia. They don't even have any fans over there. I'm not going over there. I'm a Vegas fighter. And if I fight for Turkey, whatever, I got to have my fight in Vegas. That's where it's going to be at. And I'm not going over there to fight and this and that. Y'all remember that?
True.
Oh, I remember like it was yesterday.
True.
Yeah. I remember like it was yesterday. Sure enough, dude. Hello, okay. I'm sitting over here. Eyes looking Chinese.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
I'm sitting over here looking Chinese. You get what I'm saying? And the Mexican monster changed his mind. He had to change his heart. Him and his promoter, Sampson. He had to change your heart, huh? Oh, you changed your mind, huh? You told your old lady that you weren't going to fight in Saudi Arabia, huh? You thought about that money, huh? You realized that you ain't got nobody that you can fight on your side of the street, huh? You know that you want the bread, huh? You want to fight in Vegas, huh? But now you got to go to Saudi Arabia to throw them hands, huh? You want to fight for the belt, huh? You the email champ, huh? You got Samson Lewkowitz as your promoter, huh? He tell you everything you want to hear, huh? You want to be loyal to Al Heyman, huh? Loyal to the PBC, huh? But now you made a deal with Turki Alashikh, huh? You finna make more money than you ever made in your life, huh? You get what I'm saying? Nigga don't went over there now.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Hey, that shit be sounding fly. I see it sound real fly, sound real. Yeah, I hear all that. I hear all that. You know, bending the knee and, you know, I got my morals and principles. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I get all that. I get all that. You know, so what's up? You finna turn out his money? Or what you finna do? What you finna do? How much they paying, dog? How much they paying? Yeah, dog. Shoo. God damn, I ain't never got paid that much money. Wait a minute, man. You could have been paying me this kind of money. Well, you know, David, you know, just, you know, this guy Turki Alashikh just throwing away crazy money. All right, I did say I wouldn't fight in Saudi. You know, Saudi Arabia really isn't that bad. You know, well, you did say that you wasn't gonna fight in Saudi Arabia. I told everybody that. You know what? We gonna look kind of crazy if we go back on that. Yeah, yeah. Tell Turki Alashikh. Yeah, tell him. Tell him. Tell him I'll do it. Where do I sign it? What do I sign? What you want me to do? What you want me to do? What you want me to do? I say, I want nigga say, hey, that's it. Hey, all that tough shit, all that low. We lower the Al Haymon. Yeah, I know.
That's wrong, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
That's wrong. He did nothing to you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah, that shit sound good, dog. I hear you sound good, dog. But but guess what? You know, guess what? You have the right to change your mind. And I understand. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Everybody, listen, this what I'm tripping over though. These pro-promotional company dudes online. Like when I first came on YouTube, right? You had this what you had on YouTube. When I first came into boxing on YouTube, right? 2021, right? We had you had like the PBC army. The PBC had an army of online shea butter laptop revolutionaries that was going to war. And I got the brunt of that. I used to have niggas coming to my chat telling me, you know, you got the, they were saying, shout out to the mighty LDBC. And nigga, you got to join the LDBC and you can't go live at 3 o'clock. You know, you got to get permission from the general, which is 7-8 and all that stuff there. Then these niggas on this pro PBC stuff. I was like, look, fam, I've been watching boxing for years, bro. Like, I ain't never decided to watch a fight or not watch a fight, you know, because I didn't like the promoter or the promotional company. Nah, man, I don't watch fighters. I don't watch fighters based on promotional companies. I watch fighters based on the fights and the fighters. You get what I'm saying? These dudes was fans of promotional companies. Yeah, you know, and then it hit me. I said, these dudes living their lives vicariously. I say, Al Haymon don't even show his face. The man don't even show his face, man. I'm like, hey, listen, we haven't seen Al Haymon since 1979. And we ain't seen Al since 1979. Nobody seen him. The FBI found Diddy, but they can't find Al Haymon. Do you get what I'm saying? They can't nobody find them. So I'm like, damn, why they riding so hard for the invisible man? Like this reminds me of Charlie's Angels. You know, back in the day when I was growing up, came out in the 70s, there was a TV show that was called Charlie's Angels. 3 beautiful white women, you know what I mean? And another guy, I forgot his name, and then Charlie. Now, no one know what Charlie looks like. They know what he sound like, but we don't know what he look like. You get what I'm saying? So the ladies, when they get their assignment to go take down some bad guys in a designated part of the country or around the world, you know what I mean? They go to this room and there's a speaker box in there and they hear a voice and the voice is Charlie. You get what I'm saying? And the girls are the angels. So you get what I'm saying? So that's what this shit going on in the PBC. Ain't nobody seeing Al. You know what I mean? And he's working through his subordinates. He's working through Samson. He's working through the Kubas, you know, so the father and the son. He's working through Tom Brown and stuff like that. You know, you get what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, we don't know what this nigga at. I hear the voice. Hell, you know what? Hell, we don't even hear the voice. You get what I'm saying? But that's pretty much what it is.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Haymon.
But they was threatening me online. I'm like, damn, these niggas finna throw it all away for the. Like they really finna. Are y'all serious? Y'all finna throw it all away, huh? For the jump. Hey, listen, for the jump out. Hey, you get what I'm saying? Hey, hey, Melvin Everett said, you, Blue, Chelside, and everyone right now all talk about the same shit. And you know the good part about it, Melvin? You're listening to it.
True.
Facts, brother. You listening to it. So that let us know that you're interested. I don't know what them dudes talking about because I haven't heard their stuff today, but you listening to it. And guess what? That's all that matters. Now, matter of fact, hold on. Did I read the opening monologue? Yeah, let me read the opening monologue. I was just sitting there doing all the goddamn talking and shit. Anyway. Boxing world is stunned as David Benavidez alliance with Turki Alashikh. Lord have mercy. Hey, boy, nigga, keep something slick to say now. Ain't no man. Keep something slick to say. Anyways, I learned from the best. Anyways, Turki Alashikh has announced via X that David Benavidez will make his Riyadh season debut in November. When he defends his WBC light heavyweight title. The WBC light. He was the email champ. That got emailed to him. But you know, it is what it is. He got it how he got it. You know what I mean? He the champ now. He the champ. You know what I mean? So he got the WBC light heavyweight world title. You know what I mean? And now he's fighting a dangerous, challenger, Anthony Yarde. Now the thing about Anthony Yarde is this here. Now Anthony Yarde, he lose all his step-up fights. Anthony Yarde lose all his step-up fights. All of them. You get what I'm saying? So the man lose all his step-up fights. So I'm like, we got the Mexican monster, Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde do hit hard, but I think the muscles gas him out. He get gassed out. And I think one of the biggest strengths that David Benavidez is his stamina. His stamina is 9 times out of 10 be on point. You get what I'm saying? Now, as I said before, David Benavidez is, he's scheduled to fight Anthony Yarde on the Riyadh season card. And I think it's in November. I think it's going to be on the same card as Devin Haney and Brian Norman Jr. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking, you know what I mean? The show is titled this way, Benavidez, Let It Be Known. You know what I mean? And I'm going to tell you why, and this is why the show is titled this way. You know what I mean? We stunned. On the thumbnail, it said David Benavidez bent the knee. Bent the knee to Turkey. Because that's what they were saying. Right? That's what they were saying. You know what I mean? So, the show was titled this way because Benavidez let it be known not too long ago that he's a Vegas fighter. And he would not fight in Saudi Arabia. You remember that? Remember that Bivol and Beterbiev had the rematch? He was invited to come out. Him, Samson, and his father flew over there. And he left prior to the main event. He didn't even stay. He went there, saw a couple of fights, got back on the plane and left. Like, for real, though. This, again, as I said before, the reason why the show is titled this way is because David Benavidez said that he's a Vegas fighter and he would not fight in Saudi Arabia. When Artur Beterbiev faced off against Dmitry Bivol in Saudi Arabia, David was nowhere to be found. He was there, then he left. He showed up at the event and left before the main event. Samson Lewkowitz, I'm going to be nice, I ain't going to call him Samson, says David Benavidez will not fight Dmitry Bivol in Saudi Arabia, even though Turki Alashikh is the one that's putting the money up. Samson said that he would never fight in Saudi Arabia because it lacks a boxing atmosphere. That's what Samson said. I have the video. It lacks a boxing atmosphere. Did you get what I'm saying? And if that's one of the criticisms that I've been hearing about the Riyadh season card, that's the one thing that's been consistent. He showed up at the main event and he left before the fight, right? He showed up at the event, but he left before the main event. Now, Samson said that David, you know what I mean? He said that, David ain't going over there. That's what he said. And he said that he would never fight in Saudi Arabia because of, the lack of boxing energy or whatever. It is what it is, Now, he said that back in March. Fast forward till today, July, and Benavidez and Sampson are singing a different tune. I wonder why. People like Timothy Bardley call it bending the knee. Now remember, Samson and David Benavidez said they wasn't going to do A, B, C, and D. Guess what? Now they're doing E, F, and G. They changed their mind. True, true, true. They're singing a different tune. Tip Bayless, shout out to Tip Bayless of the Boxing Voice. Tip Bayless calls it twerking for the Turk. Twerking for the Turk. Okay, okay, okay. Either way, David Benavidez has changed his mind. Do you guys want to know why? Because David Benavidez has nowhere to go. What do I mean by that? There is no in-house fighters at the PBC that he can fight in the light heavyweight division. Give me one light heavyweight at the PBC that David Benavidez can fight that's going to spark some interest or some money or whatever. There is none. All of the top all of those top fighters, hell, I don't even think they're American. I mean, we have some, but you get what I'm saying? You know, so the other side of the street have all the fighters. Callum Smiths, the Anthony Yardes, the Beterbievs, the Bivols. The other side of the street have all of the fighters. Ain't nothing over here in the light heavyweight division. You get what I'm saying? They got all the fighters over there. So the way I'm looking at it, he really didn't have a choice. The way I'm looking at it. You get what I'm saying? When all the chickens you want are across the street, I got some chickens. They on this side of the street. You want the chickens. You on the other side of the street. Yeah, I'm the champ. I'm the champ. But I got all the chickens. So, my nigga, if you want, you know, if you want a shot, your belt is useless now because, you know, if you want a shot, you know, you got to come on over here. Saudi Arabia don't look that bad after all. True. Saudi Arabia don't look that bad after all. Huh? You get what I'm saying? When all the chickens that you want to fight are across the street, you have a decision to make. Rolly Romero, PBC fighter. Isaac Cruz, PBC fighter. El Rayo, PBC fighter. And now David Benavidez have all bowed to the Turk. Bit the knee. We have to use their terminologies, their words, and throw it right back at them. I love doing that. You get what I'm saying? Do you guys feel that Benavidez bit the knee to Turki Alashikh? Or do you believe David Benavidez didn't have a choice? Today's show was sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Hold on. Today's show, let's give a shout out to our sponsor. And then we're going to, you know, get right into the show. We're going to probably go on X, and then we're going to drop the phone lines and get it cracking like it. Today's show was sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. If you are in the city of Tampa, download the app Booksy. That's BOOKSY up here to book you an appointment. Let them know that Coach Malachi sent you, and you will receive a 10% discount. Foster's Barbershop is located at 1923 West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida, 33607. Not only can you book a day, but you will be able to book which time that you want. This is one of the only barbershops in the city that honors your appointment. So when you book the appointment, when you get there, you will be sitting in the seat right on time, the time that you have booked. Just let them know that Coach Malachi sent you, and you will receive a 10% discount. Yeah. Yeah. Boy, listen, boy, I love that, boy. But they be getting niggas so many talking points. That old kiss the ring and bend the knee, huh? Kiss the ring, bend the knee, twerk for the Turk. I get what? Hold on, make sure it's just right. I guess Al Heyman twerking for the Turk too now, huh? Cause get what? Al Heyman is partners with Turki Alashikh. Turki Alashikh, let that be known. That's one of his partners, Al Heyman. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say y'all can't be pushing these pro promotional company banners like fam. Like, you know, if you gonna be a fan, boxing, fine, but the shape of the laptop revolutionary, that mean my nigga, it's over with. It's over with. You know what I mean? You know, Al, Oscar's talking shit, but Bob, Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren. I mean, Al Heyman, it is what it is, fam. It's okay. It's all right. You know what I mean? It's all right, you know?
True,
It's all right.
true.
It ain't that bad, fam. It ain't that bad. It's all right. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. You get what I'm saying? It ain't that serious, fam. You know what I mean? Hell, even Canelo over there. Even Canelo over there, it ain't that serious, fam. You know what I mean? If they paying the money, it is what it is. Hey, shout out to Country. What did he say, Country? He said about damn time he did. Maybe now he'll start fighting more instead of sitting on his ass. Well, you know, the thing is, all of the fighters are not, you know, the Country, the fighters that he's gonna he wants to fight, all of them are on that, you know, they're the European fighters for the most part. Hey, what did say, Mason? Mason say, it's business, but broke niggas don't understand that. Hey, Mason say, hey, Mason, nah, they don't understand, nah, them niggas, hey, they understand their feelings and emotions. And I'm like, dude, businessmen don't make decisions based on your feelings and emotions. These people don't even know you, fam. Like, what you getting mad for? What you getting mad? You ain't got no stock in the company. You know, why you mad? You know what I mean? What you gonna say for, fam? Like, you know, these motherfuckers don't even know you or me. Like, what's the point? You get what I'm saying? I'm like, man, hold on. Let's pull this up. I think this is it right here. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see. Can I pull it up? I just saw something on Twitter. This was funny. He called somebody. But these niggas, man, hey, these pro PBC niggas mad in the motherfucker, right? They ain't 38 hot. I'm like, fam, like, what your whole mad for, fam? Like, why? Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I see Julio Cesar Chavez got knocked off, huh? Hold on, let me see what's up with this here. Hey, pull this up. He say, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. has been arrested by ICE and is being processed for expedited deportation from the U.S. days after his defeat to Jake the Snake Paul. The Department of Homeland Security has announced. DHS statement, Chavez is a Mexican citizen who has an active arrest warrant in Mexico for his involvement in organized crime and trafficking firearms, ammunition, and explosives. Chavez is also believed to be an affiliate of the Sinaloa Cartel, a designated foreign terrorist organization. He had to go. True. Yeah, man. Hey, man, look here, man. Hey, listen, man. At least he came over here and got him some bread. But yeah. See, I ain't know Chavez Jr. was into all of that. Yeah, I ain't know he was into all of that. Yeah, man. Yeah, you got to go, fam. Yeah, we holler at you. yeah, baby boy, we holler. You know what I mean? Like, you the son of a legend, fam. You the son of a legend. Yeah, you got to go. Yeah. They did the right thing. Yeah, right there, that right there, boy. Yeah, hell yeah. Shit. Motherfucker right here, man. God damn, I ain't know. Shit, I thought he was just a boxer. Shit, I thought he was just a boxer. I ain't know he was. God damn, I ain't know he was all that. Goddamn shit. He goddamn mafia affiliated. You know, guns and man shit. Why y'all ain't tell me who Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. was into all of that, bro? Ain't nobody tell me that. Damn, man, that's God damn. Hell yeah, shit. I don't need your motherfucker going that way. Oh, that bullshit. Hell no. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Can I pull this up? Where is that? I think Turki Alashikh announced it first. Yeah, I think he was the one. I think he was the one that announced it. I'm trying to pull it. I'm trying to pull the article up. Oh, this is the zone. You know what? I don't know who drew this. You know what? You know what? It do kind of look like them a little bit though. Hold on. Let me let y'all see this here. So I reposted this, right? I retweeted it. Reposted. Turki Alashikh. He said a Mexican monster, David Benavidez, will be making his Riyadh season debut in the month of November when he defends the WBC light heavyweight world title against dangerous challenger Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde ain't never won a title. Hey, now when he come to the ring, he got a 12-pack. When he come to the ring, he got a 12-pack, but he lose all his step-up fights. Every step-up fight, Anthony Yarde has had, like his big fights, in order to get you get what I'm saying? In order to get in order to get like the title or something of that sort, he lose them. So I think this is right. Dangerous challenger. He is a puncher though. He is a puncher. All right, so the Mexican monster. So Turki Alashikh posted it first. And he go raw boy fresh. Hey, yo, Mo. He said, won't he do it, Slim? this person said, great fight. Now look at this here. Now this dude by the name of Boxing Casual, he got David Benavidez bowing down on one knee, bending the knee to the Turk. Y'all see this, fam? This dude got to be a Canelo fan. Why he got a cartoon of David Benavidez bending down on one knee with the puppy dog eyes? He got the puppy dog eyes. Look like he got water. Look like he got water right down in his eyes. It look like his eyeballs welling up. He got the puppy dog eyes on. Come on, fam. They ain't have to do the man like that.
True.
Yeah, man. No, they ain't have to do the man like. What do people talk about? This guy say since David is rocking with you now, how about Canelo Benavidez? That's what all the boxing fans want. This guy said we wanted Smith. This person said, well, Benavidez runs over this man. I don't want to hear that he's garbage. Although Yarde has been really itty his last few fights. He said a young man could still crack. And that said, Benavidez is going to pummel this man. Well, we got to know. We're going to have to move the goalposts now. We always move the goalposts. If David Benavidez was to destroy Anthony Yarde, then we're going to say Anthony Yarde went nobody. He don't get credit for it. Now, we got to stay consistent at being inconsistent. We have to stay consistent at being inconsistent. You get what I'm saying? This guy said he's not Mexican. And who the F is Anthony Yarde? The man is Mexican. The Mexican monster. You get what I'm saying? You know what, man? They got to, listen, bro. They got to stop hating. They have to stop hating. The man's name is the Mexican monster.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Hello.
Hey, you get what I'm saying, fam? Like, come on, fam. I mean, y'all got to let that go. The man is the Mexican monster. That's his brand now. The man is branded the Mexican monster by Mike Tyson, fam. You get what I'm saying? Superman say, man, he ain't no monster. The chat ain't. Boy, y'all in the chat ain't. Say, hey, what is Cookie? Hold on. Cookie, what you barking at? What the hell? What? Oh, wait. Hold on, I'm trying to see what the hell. Oh, okay. All right. I'm trying to see what's up now. See, Cookie, listen, all I need, Cookie just ball. All I need you to do is ball. You know what I mean? We got it. We on deck. Look, got that little ass dog. That dog ain't gonna do nothing. And she gonna do something. All I needed to do is ball. That's it. That's our job. Just ball, Cookie. That's it. Hey, just give me the hands up. That's all. Yeah, that's it. That's all you need to do right there. Anyway, hey man, shout out to Hannibal, man. Hannibal, what's going on, fam? Hey man, hey Hannibal, the man, the Mexican monster, man. Y'all gotta listen. Everybody in the chat, Superman, y'all gotta stop hating, dog. The man, the Mexican monster, fam. He the monster, okay? Y'all got to get over it. You get what I'm saying? The man, the monster, man. We called him the Mexican. So you trying to hear that shit, that man? He ain't no damn. The man, hey, the monster, the Mexican monster. Y'all don't want to listen. Y'all don't. Okay, y'all don't want us to call the man the Mexican monster. Y'all want to strip him of him being Mexican. The man is Mexican, fam. The man is Mexican, man. Come on, fam. Like, y'all gotta let that go. The Mexican, man. And the man ain't Mexican. Why would Mike Tyson call him the Mexican monster if he ain't Mexican? His dad is Mexican. His dad is Mexican. Y'all can't, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, y'all gotta let that go, man. Hey, shout out to hey, Miss Black Panther. They gotta let that go. hey, Miss Black. Hey, they gotta let that. They don't want to let it go. That's the problem. Hey, see, they don't want to let it go, and I don't know why they don't want to let it go. Like, look, man, look. We don't vote it. We don't vote it, dog. The congregation is voted. The man Mexican. His dad is Mexican. He Mexican. Simple as that. We ain't worried about the other half. We're not worried about the other half. The other half is the other half. But I'm talking about the half of him that's Mexican. That's what we rocking with.
True.
Yeah, man.
True.
Yeah, that's what we rocking with, fam. Like, y'all gotta, you get what I'm saying? You know, we rocking with the Mexican half. That he said the man Mexican monster. That's what we rocking with. Hey, shout out to dog on round one. Round one, what's going on, fam? Rick, what's up? What's up out to Rick? Rick said, he said, Will, hold on. Let me pull Rick up. Yeah, we rocking with the Mexican half, man. I don't know about the Guatemalan half. I don't know about the other half, but what I'm talking about the Mexican half, fam. Now, y'all gotta. Where Rick at? Hey, what you say? Rick say, he said, I want to know, will Canelo be on the menu with this Turki and Benavidez alliance? You know what, man? That's a, hey, Rick. I don't know about that, fam. Cause I don't think Canelo want to fight that dude at all, bro. He don't want to fight him. I think that's painfully obvious right there at that point. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, he don't want to fight him, fam, at all. Anyway, let me get to the super chats. Shout out to Green Eyes P. She gifted someone a membership.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Motif dropping that $2 super chat.
Hey, okay.
He said, offer me a raise. I'm going to take it as well. Hey, man, facts, man. Hey, people want to shame you. People want to shame you for you know, man, come on, fam, for, you know, wanting to get a raise and stuff like that. Shout out to Domos.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that $2 super chat. You said he painted himself in his own corner, coach. Yeah, for the most part, yeah, for the most part. When you make a bold proclamation like that, you're right about that, Domo. Shout out to Mr. T.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a dub. He say, LOL. He say, look who's bending the knee. He say, twerking for the Turk. He say, it's selling out now. He say, look forward to seeing mental gymnastics from the scrotum colorless. Now see what it is now. See, hold on there. See, that's a low blow. Now see what it is now. See, we ain't ready twerking for the Turk. See what we got going on now. See, we tricked them. What we did, we put a little Machiavelli on them, right? See, we put a little Machiavelli on them. We got them thinking that we working with them, but all the while, we working as a double agent for Al Haymon. See, Al Haymon sent us over here to spy on the Turk, you know what I mean? So we can find out what's going on with the operations. Then I'm going to take that information back to Al.
True.
Hey, that's how you explain that one there. Shout out to Nebraska Rods.
Okay.
Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said, even if Cinnamon lose, I'm still here for the Mexican monster versus Cinnamon. For real. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Shout out to Ricky.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a dub. He say, Coach, so is Tank going to be bending the knee too for Turkey now? Guess what? If Tank sign on with Turki Alashikh card, guess what? He bending the knee.
True.
We gonna keep that same energy. Yes, sir. He bending the knee. No, sir. Facts. Yeah, if Tank go over there, we mess around and see Tank over there, him and his cornrows. Like, yeah, he bent the knee too. Then guess what? Then the Tank fans, they got some splaining to do. See, this is why you can't be saying all of that. You can't be saying all that. Yeah, I ain't bending the knee and all of that. I told Timothy Bardley. This is a true story. I said, yeah, he talking that crazy shit. I say, shit, motherfucking, if Ring Magazine offer your ass a job, and finna pay you big money, to go over there, Man, you better go get that money, man. You know what I mean? All that, yeah. I never, I got something called integrity. I said, what does integrity have to do with you doing the media job? No, I'm just saying I ain't messing with no Turki Alashikh and this and that and all that stuff there. Ain't nobody think about that. And, and we don't like him anyway. He ain't good for boxing and this and that. And then, okay, how many zeros a million? Damn. Oh shit. All right. Damn, I did tell everybody that I wasn't gonna bend the knee and work for them, but damn, that's a lot of goddamn money. Oh shit. How am I gonna nigga explain this to the audience? Because everybody, I'm on record. I'm on record saying, on many videos that I wouldn't go over there, but nigga go. Hey, shout out to Dave. Hey, shout out to David. Hey, nigga, that shit sound good. Yeah, I hear you now. Yeah, I hear what you're saying now. Hey, shout out to Damien. He said, Coach, you had that conversation with Tim on the show. Oh, that was on the show? Oh, okay, that was on the show? Shit, I tell you what. Send that check this way. Y'all, send that check this way, goddammit. Send that check my way. Show looks good to me from the sheet. Swing it my way. Throw that check my way. Throw that check my way. So looks good to me from the sheet. The niggas changing their mind. Them niggas changing their mind now, boy. And they changing their mind. I was like, hello. Just yesterday, now, you said something different. You said something different yesterday. Hey, Tim, what's up, baby? You don't took the job. I'm gonna call all jokes aside. I'm gonna call Tim. Say, man, you don't took the job. Man, coach, I don't took it, man. Yeah, I'm trying to tell your dumb ass, Tim, you supposed to took that damn job, man. Can't be worried about these niggas on YouTube talking about, man. Man, go get that money, man. Shit. I tell you what. Listen, let me tell you something. I ain't turning down no money now.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
Long as they ain't asking you, to do no crazy stuff, you get what I'm saying? Like, long as you ain't got to compromise your morals and principles, you know what I mean? Because you got to set some kind of boundaries. Anything outside of your morals and principles, man, go get that money, man. Hell, you talking about trying to show off for these niggas on YouTube. For what? Man, shit, man. Nigga, please. Shit. Nigga, please. Shit. You get what I'm saying? Now, I ain't saying you should be, going over there buck dancing in Chicken Georgia. Now, if you got the buck dance in Chicken Georgia, that's something totally different. Now, I don't want you buck dancing in Chicken Georgia and sandboning and ham boning and knee slapping and I don't want you doing all that now. But I'm saying, as long as you ain't got to do none of that, just do what you normally do. Just call fights and stuff like that. Yeah, man, go get that money, fam.
But this ball man taking it easy.
Yeah, shit.
Another ball.
Shit, I wish it, man. Hey, look here, man. Nigga, hey, we got there, David Benavidez. Hey, David, thought about that shit. Hold on. Let me show y'all this video. I'm finna drop the phone line, but I gotta show y'all this video right here. Oh, I got to show y'all. Oh, this the one. This the one right here. Is this the one? Yeah, I think this the one. No, that ain't it. Which one is that? Oh, here you go. Here you go right here. Yeah, this is it. Yeah. Y'all, I remember that shit right there. Y'all remember this? We used to be down back in the days, and the other half, they never seen to amaze. They called the vapors. You don't call it the vapors now.
And, like this time, Fundo, that is what he makes the fight. That it builds the momentum for the fighter. And Saudi, it builds the momentum for money. Money is not everything in boxing.
So then, at this point, what needs to happen, Samson, to make that fight with
the same fight? Under 50,000 people saw that fight. So it's a good fight for the people like us that we love boxing, but for the regular people, doesn't care. And you see what happened? It was not a full stadium today, but people scream. It built the momentum for the fighter. In Saudi, everybody is talking, watching the cell phone and talking with each other, and you know, it's, hear nothing. This like empty heart, and you cannot do that to the fighter. That is the reason that personally I will never go to Saudi, because the sole reason that I love that screaming and like this time, Fundora, that is what he makes the fight.
All right, so he heard that. He said we'll never go to Saudi. They ain't got the screaming and all that stuff there. Yada yada yada. All right, now y'all saw that. Y'all saw that. We'll never go to Saudi. Y'all saw that. Never go to Saudi, huh? Guess where they going at? They going to Saudi. True. There's going to Saudi. They reserve the right to change their mind. People have a right to change their mind. You want to change your mind, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You get what I'm saying? I do understand what Samson is talking about. It's not a boxing atmosphere over there. It ain't a boxing atmosphere. Come on, man. You got a bunch of goddamn, ambassadors and princes and prince and kings and whatever they got. You get what I'm saying? All these different people with all these titles over there. Man, these people, doing international trades around the world. They just come show up. They don't know how to enjoy a fight. They don't know how to enjoy a fight. They don't even know how to talk shit. See, they couldn't handle nobody like me over there. They couldn't handle nobody like me over there. They'll probably throw my ass in jail. This nigga talking too much shit. I'm like, man, shit, that's the problem. Y'all don't talk no shit. Y'all don't talk no shit, Sheik. That's the problem. See, y'all got to talk some shit. You got to know how to, you know what I mean? You got all the other stuff on lock. I get that. You got, the marketing. You got the Hollywood writers and stuff like that. The animation you doing is beautiful. You got that on lock. But I'm saying, like, some of these dudes, some of these fighters, they don't have no character, no personality. And when you be presenting these fighters, you be presenting them so boring. You got that monotone voice, and and this guy over here, we have the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. David has fought everybody that came in front of him. He's did this, he's did that. They reading this man accomplishments. It sound like we at a damn funeral. Then they're reading the other dude accomplishments. Anthony Yarde. He fought Kovalev. Bro, it's just so boring. True. But I say, boy, listen. I say, man, you need me, man. I say, boy, y'all need me. I say, boy, y'all need me, boy. You don't even know it. He say, we don't need you. I say, shit, you never know. I say, you'll never know what you need until you need it. You will never know what you don't need until you need it. You get what I'm saying? No, coach, you know what I mean? Nah, I can't bring you over here, man. You know what I mean? Because we don't need you. I said, shit, you'll never know. You'll never know what you don't know until you need it. What you don't need until you need it. You get what I'm saying? Motherfucker be like, man, goddamn, man, they call that nigga, man, because a lot of these dudes need it, boy. You need it, boy. You need it. Fam, motherfucker, you know who the fuck you is, dog. They don't know who you is, fam. Ain't nobody excited about your shit. You ain't popping nowhere. You ain't popping in the analytics. You ain't popping in keyword research. You ain't popping on when I do SEO research. You ain't popping nowhere, fam. You ain't popping at all. You know what's popping? Me talking about you is popping. You ain't popping, but me talking about you is popping. True. Yeah, man. True. Now, for real though, all jokes aside, bro, you get what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I kind of got David Benavidez. I like David Benavidez. I like David Benavidez, man. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like him. Not a lot of people, Canelo fans don't like him, but David Benavidez, man, he a good dude, man. He a good dude, bro. I mean, he a good dude. You know what I mean? I'm gonna ride with him. He the Mexican monster. I gotta ride with him. The man named the Mexican monster. The man name is the Mexican monster. You get what I'm saying? So it is with it. I know Canelo fans love that name, the Mexican monster. Know that. Y'all don't want to call it man Mexican. I'm gonna call him Mexican. You get what I'm saying? Y'all call the show.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from? Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Yeah, man. Well, listen, man. We ride. Listen, it's two people we ride with. We ride with the Mexican monster and the Puerto Rican assassin. True. Well, that name sound gangster. That name do sound gangster though. The Mexican monster and the Puerto Rican assassin. Hey, but we got one, boy. We got one. Hey, the Mexican monster and the Puerto Rican assassin. Boy, hey, that sound like a movie right there. Carter, what's your name? We call it from?
Jamie from New York.
Hey, Jamie, what's up, man? Talk to me.
Yo, you still calling this guy Puerto Rican assassin coach? Yo, man, you crazy, bro. So what's up with Benavidez, man? I'm hearing he's no longer a Vegas fighter. You know?
Hey, man.
He's willing to bend the knees. They're calling it now, bro, and he's ready to hold hands with Turkey.
Hey, man, he better do something, man. That where the money at?
Nah, he's doing the right thing. You're right. You took the word from him out, bro. You go after the money, bro. It's not the other way around. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, good for him. That Yarde fight, I like it. You know, it's a great fight for both fighters. Great opportunity. You know, again, it seems like nobody wants to fight this guy, bro. I know he's young, he's hungry, his stamina is crazy. But, bro, somebody's got to fight him, man. You know? But, you know, my thing is this. You know, I hear the manager talking. You know, that it's quiet in there and that people are on the cell phones and shit. Of course, the reality is, who cares about that, you know? I don't want to hear that shit, man. You're a fighter. You're there to fight, and you're there for the paycheck. You know what I mean? So whatever the crowd is doing, they're paying anyways. Who gives a shit about that? So, you know what I mean? What he needs to do is get that fight in, bro. You know, I'm happy for Yarde also, man. It's a great opportunity, you know.
Y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get his ass whooped, man. The man gonna run out of gas, bro. See, that's the problem.
Whatever, man.
Yeah, when you fight David Benavidez, you better have a gas tank. You know.
Yeah, that's true. Yarde, he gets tired quick, man.
Yeah,
but, bro, he goes out swinging. That's all I like about him, bro.
Yeah, that is true. He do go out swinging. Yeah, that is true now.
Tries. But yeah, man, he's a good fighter though. I'm happy for him. He landed that fight. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens, man. So, Coach, question for you: when is this? Is there a date?
It's in November. I'm not sure, but I think that it's on the Riyadh season card. Now, you know, Devin the Dream Haney, Debo Dev, and Brian Norman Jr. are fighting. You know, in November on the Riyadh season card. You know what I mean? So, and we can get the Mexican monster versus Anthony Yarde, you know, to fight on the undercard. That will make that fight that much more stronger. You get what I'm saying? So that thing they still building it right now.
Hey, man. Listen, I don't give a shit what people say about Turkey. He's giving me the fight. You know, he's giving me Don King vibes. You know what I'm saying? Bringing back a lot of emotions, man. He's giving us the fight, man. So it's gotta be. It's good for boxing, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway. Yo, Coach, listen, man. Respect from New York and salute to everybody in the chat. I'm out.
True, fam. Yeah, man. David Benavidez ain't gonna, man. This dude. Hey, shout out to the Jab Queen. Shout out to the Jab Queen. Shout out to Ruben Allen. Highlight Space. Salute to you, fam. Al Money. WMS 702. Salute to you, brothers. Hey, look here, man. See, look here, man. Yeah, we finna beat that boy, man. We finna beat him. You know what I mean? I like Anthony Yarde. I ain't got no issues with Anthony Yarde, but I know his kryptonite. His kryptonite is David Benavidez's strength. You get what I'm saying? Now, Anthony Yarde can punch. The boy can crack. What if he catch doggone David Benavidez, because David Benavidez ain't got the best, but he good at blocking punches with his arms and flicking them and parrying them and stuff like that. He is good at doing that. But however, he fight with the stiff leg stance. See, David, I'm gonna give y'all some games. See, David Benavidez, his style is the stiff leg stance in the 4-quarter box. You know what I mean? On the left side of the perimeter. You get what I'm saying? Now that style right there, you know, that style is hold on, hey Tim. Hold on, Tim. I got something for you. Tim, I got something for you. I got something for you. I got something for your head right here. What Tim at? Yeah, I got something for you right here. Hey, hold on. Hey Tim, tell me what you think about this.
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid.
Bruh.
Listen to the rhythm of the giant. Listen to the rhythm of my voice. You are going into the deepest part of your sleep.
To have him, when he go in that ring, he black out. He's not in there.
Bruh.
Similar to if you read the book of Jesus, when they having a dinner, and he tell Judas to go do what he got to do, and Judas says no, and he give Judas a piece of bread, and then the spirit jump in Judas, then he go do what he had to do.
Open your eyes. In the innermost reaches of your heart, you are a tiger.
Tiger. I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid.
Bruh.
You are capable of great feats of strength and courage.
Strength and courage. It's in the Bible. It's similar to that. That's why when Floyd, after the fight, when he calmed down, he's emotional. He like, I did that to my friend because now the real Floyd is there. But in that ring, you know, he's this beast. So,
hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You can beat any fighter in the world. You will win the championship.
Back to the punch. I think Floyd would have damn near killed that man.
Yeah,
it wasn't Floyd in there.
Bruh.
I say, you will win over 40th Street Black.
Win.
Win.
Invincible.
Win.
Mean.
Win.
Downright nasty with strength.
Yo, shout the season, man.
I've been told y'all when Floyd go in that ring, it ain't Floyd in that ring.
Oh, you did say that.
It's a spirit from us hypnotizing him since he was a kid. Hey, hey, Tim, so you get what I'm saying? So, see, back in your day, they fought. See, now we hypnotizing niggas today. See, right now, dog, see, I'm telling you, right now, dog, then we got to do, we got to hypnotize some of these niggas. I'm tired of these dudes ducking. I'm tired of some of these fighters in America ducking the smoke. We got to start hypnotizing them. So now we know the secret. And another thing, too, I figured it out, Tim. I was wondering, I say, man, I was talking to Brian Norman Sr. on the show. I was like, man, you know what, dog? I don't know what happened to your son. But, you know, prior to the Centillion fight, your son wasn't fighting. You know, he wasn't fighting the way he fighting now. You know, he was sloppy. You get what I'm saying? You know, his technique wasn't all that great, stuff like that. But something happened to him from, like it's like a switch went off in his head. And then when I saw Mama Ho saying that she hypnotized her son when her son was a little boy, then I started thinking about hypnosis. I say, damn, so that's what it is. So I gotta hypnotize the nigga. See, that's what I gotta do now. This how we gonna whoop him. This how we gonna whoop him. So what we gotta do now? We gotta see, this how we gonna whoop him now. See what we gotta do now. I know he pillow fished it. I know he got pillow fish, but what we gonna do, we gonna hypnotize him and we gonna tell him that he got hands of stone. You get what I'm saying? And when you hit him, you're gonna tell him that. Then when you hit him, you gonna knock him out in the first punch with the first round. You get what I'm saying? You gotta hypnotize this nigga. So this the only problem I have. Who am I training for then? If the dude hypnotized, okay, I want to fight this dude. Okay, I want to fight Kid Austin, but he hypnotized. So am I fighting Kid Austin or am I fighting the spirit that's in Kid Austin? Because according to Mama Ho say, when you're fighting, I keep telling you guys, when you fight Kid, you're not fighting Floyd. No, you're fighting the spirit because, when we hypnotized him when he was 2.5 years old, you're fighting the spirit. So I'm like, okay. Is that considered cheating?
because I'm training to fight the kid. I'm not training to fight the spirit. So if I was to lose and get knocked out, does that qualify as a disqualification, being that I really didn't fight the fighter? I fought the fighter's representative, the spirit. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
True.
No, hey, you know what? Hey, that's some real shit though. Okay, who I'm fighting? I'm training for the kid. But according to the father, or according to the mama, I'm fighting the spirit. How do you train for a spirit? So is that what knocked out Tevin Farmer? The spirit? Because and if the spirit did knock him out, can he appeal that decision? Be under the grounds that I didn't really get knocked out by the kid. I got knocked out by the spirit through hypnosis. I got niggas hypnotizing niggas. I said, this is what we doing now. Hey, motherfucker, sit around this bitch. Nigga sit around this motherfucker. Hey, shout out to Darren Hankerson. Hey, nigga sit around this bitch. Wait, what thing at? Hold on, where is that? Boy, I'm trying to nigga sit around this motherfucker. Hey, all right. Now here we go right here. All right. I want you to look at I want you all right. Hey, Timothy Bradley. Yeah. I want you to look at this. Chat Rick Timms. Yeah. What's up, Will? I want you to look at this thing that's swinging back and forth. Yeah, now I want you to listen to my voice. Now, I know you want to come back out of retirement. I know you want to put hands and foots on these niggas, but don't worry about it. I'm going to tell you, when you wake up, you are going to be the greatest fighter of all time. All time. Okay, kid. All right, son. All right, honey. It's your mommy. Your boxing mom, mama hoe. Okay, now wait a minute. Now we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight Tevin. He had 8 losses, but we're gonna fight Tevin. He's a vet. You haven't fought anyone like this, so now don't worry. I'm gonna put you on a hypnosis. Okay. Okay. All right, son. Now I taught you the 5 styles of boxing. 5 styles of boxing, and I also taught you, the Kamehameha. The Kamehameha. In this fight, we're going to use the Henry Armstrong style, okay? Okay. Now remember, the 45-degree angle on the 4-corner square of the perpendicular is where we're going to hit him at. Everything is scientific. Everything is scientific. All right, now on the count of 3, I'm going to snap my fingers, and you're not going to remember any of this, okay? But when it's time to fight, you're going to remember everything I said, and you're going to execute the game plan. Execute the game plan. You have to fight. You get what I'm saying? So this is what we doing now. We hypnotize. We hypnotizing niggas. I said, hey, Tim, we hypnotizing niggas now? This what it is. You know what? All jokes aside, I've heard of fighters being hypnotized before. Though I know they said Mike Tyson said he was hypnotized before. I don't know if it worked or not, but Mike Tyson was hypnotized. I'm trying to think. Was it Ali? No, Ali wasn't hypnotized. It was was it Ali? Well, was it George Foreman? Nah, you know what? George Foreman thought, when he was in Africa, George Foreman thought the root lady, he thought the witch doctor had to put the whammy on him. That George Foreman thought, because I think when George Foreman was fighting Ali, they were supposed to fight a certain day, but they had to postpone the fight because George Foreman got cut in sparring. He got cut in sparring, and he felt like the witch doctor had did something to him, and over there, and what it was it Zaire at the time? I think it was Zaire, if I'm not mistaken. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, nigga around this bitch, man, shit, man, he was like, listen, I can't fight. That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, if I'm fighting this nigga, I'm fighting the spirit. Him or the spirit. You get what I'm saying? I can't whoop no spirit. I can't whoop no spirit. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Jamie. Hey, what's up? Hey, Jamie, what's going on, fam? Yeah, man. Mika, what's going on, Mika? Yeah, man. Nigga fighting the spirit and shit. Nigga around this motherfucker, man, talking that bullshit. Now, I'm going to tell you something. David Benavidez. David Benavidez in the... As a matter of fact, you know what we need to do? Let's pull up the top dudes in the light heavyweight division. Let's do that. Let's go to... No. Let's go to ring. Let's go to ring and pull up the top dudes in this division. I want to see... I don't think he have a choice. But y'all see this shit right here, boy. They got this shit on the front page, boy. They say ringside latest they say latest boxing news. ICE arrests Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. for slinging them keys, you know, bringing firearms across the border. He say processing removal from United States for affiliation with the Sinaloa cartel. God damn. Oh, boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Man, I'm trying to tell you. Hold on. Hey, what was we looking at? Oh, yeah, we were looking for the top guys. Let's see. Let's go to ring. Let's do ring. Let's do light heavyweight. All right, here we go right here. As you can see, this is the light heavyweight. This is Ring Magazine's top guys. Dmitry Bivol has 3 of the belts. David Benavidez got the other one. Because Dmitry Bivol had to end up dropping the belt, you know, getting stripped of it. Artur Beterbiev, they're fighting each other in the trilogy. David Benavidez, Callum Smith. Now, these guys are 2 non-American. Callum Smith is British. Anthony Yarde is British. Joshua Botsy, British. You get what I'm saying? Albert Ramirez. We got Alexander Gazik. Now he's from the Ukraine, but I think he fought him already. David Benavidez fought him already. David Benavidez fought him already. Willie Hutchins and Cartel. So as you can see, if you look on this list, David Benavidez doesn't have a choice. Who is he going to fight? There's nobody, none of these guys are PBC fighters except David Morrell. David Morrell, and I think maybe this guy. Gazik, I don't know. Maybe this guy, I don't know. I don't know if Alexander is a PBC fighter. I'm not sure. But I know for a fact David Morrell is. So, you get what I'm saying? He had no choice. You gotta come see Turkey. Do you get what I'm saying? You have to go see Turkey. You ain't got no choice. That's my opinion. That's what I think. Myself. You get what I'm saying? He didn't have a choice. What choice did he have? Hold on. I'll call it what's your name. You call it from?
Hey, what up? This is Coach Eddie from ATL. What's happening, Coach?
Man, Coach Eddie, talk to me, brother.
What's going on, man? You see what Jake Snake Paul did to Chavez, man?
What he did?
Set the man up, man.
Oh,
he set him up. He called ice on him because he was supposed to get knocked out, but he didn't get knocked out, so Paul called ice on the man.
No, Jake the Snake had that to do with that. Hey, Jake the Snake ain't had that to do with that, man. Don't put that on Jake the Snake.
Man, Jake Snake dirty. That ain't Chavez. Chavez Nino Brown, ain't he?
Man, Chavez, man, that's crazy, bro. Baby. God damn, I ain't know Chavez is deep in the game like that.
Hey, I guess he had to come out of retirement. He might have owed somebody some money or something. You know, I ain't no integrity. That man probably betted all the money on Jake Paul that he got. He probably took the whole purse, put it on Jake Paul to throw the fight, man. Because he didn't do nothing, man.
Man,
but it's crazy though how we were just talking about this last night. Them PBC defenders, man. Mm-hmm. They come out. Tank ain't got to do this. Al ain't got to do this. Now who they got now? The monster, Mexican monster, going over there to Riyadh season. So like I said, now what they gonna say,
bro? Like
what they gonna say now?
It's crazy. Like these guys project it because they personally don't like Turki Alashikh. And I'm like, dude, you do know that PBC fighters fight on his cards on the regular. You do know that, right? The man made an announcement, said that his partners, Al Heyman of the PBC, Bob Arum of Top Rank, he said these are my partners. Literally. You get what I'm saying? David Benavidez has a change of heart. He bent the knee. He bowed down. I'm using their terminologies, what people have been saying. That's the reality of the situation. Al Heyman is working with Turki Alashikh. Literally. That's just it, fam. Ain't no way around that.
Hand in hand, but they holding on to that. They holding on to Tank Davis, the holdout. They say, well, Tank ain't got to do this, and Tank ain't got to do that. They hold out Tank. Tank is the anchor of the PBC. I said, man, come on, man. And then it's so messed up. These people so disingenuous, right? They actually want Turki Alashikh out of boxing. They don't even want the man putting on those shows, man. I'm like, these people are out of control.
Why they want him out of boxing?
They can't flip this.
Why they want him out of boxing?
The reason why they want him out of boxing because they saying PBC is the black owned. I say put that pro-black stuff and all this stuff. PBC is pro-black, and Turki Alashikh don't know how to promote. And the reason why Tank ain't going over there because he don't want to get robbed and all this stuff. I said, man, you can stay over here in America and get robbed. What you talking about? You ain't got to go across the street to get robbed. You can get robbed right here in America.
Damn, so dude, happens all the time.
Turki Alashikh bad for boxing. How's this man bad for boxing when Showtime don't went out of business? ACO don't went out of business. These fighters is literally fighting on Showbox and Team Combat League, and I ain't saying that to be funny. Yeah. It's a true story. Team Combat League.
Team Combat League, the Power Slap competition. I don't see. I just had a PBC fighter just deliver me something from my Amazon not too long ago. So yeah, man, it's shaking like booty meat over there, man. Yeah, man. People got to do something.
Bare knuckle boxing. They doing everything, man. But Turki Alashikh bad. So Turki Alashikh bad for boxing because he hitting these guys in the face with $1 million checks, but he bad for boxing.
Assault and battery.
Take the man though.
Hey, assault and battery with a money bag, man. I don't like Turki Alashikh. Why you don't like her? Man, that man hit me in the face with so much money, dog. I got a black eye. What happened? He punched in the eye? No, the man hit me in the eye with a bag full of money, man. My eye swole. I don't like him, dog. I don't like him. He bad for boxing. Why he bad for boxing? He's swelling up eyeballs. We know with bags of money. You get what I'm saying? These niggas on YouTube. Yeah, man. Turki Alashikh, he dumb. He don't know what he doing. So says the guy that's sitting down in his basement.
Yeah, hey, I'm gonna say this real quick and I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna go by Ace Money channel tonight. I just want to hear him say, Maria.
Ace Money funny in the ball, man. All right, salute, man. Ace Money funny, dog. Ace Money, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Listen, if you want to get threatened, just go to Ace Money channel so you can get threatened real good. Now, he ain't gonna do nothing now, but if you want to get yelled at, cursed out, and threatened, just go to Ace Money channel. and thoroughly disrespected, just go over there. Carlos, where you calling from?
Jerry from Baltimore.
Jerry from Baltimore, talk to me.
Tank Davis ain't fighting over there with Turki because he cannot. He doesn't have the control to do so. His handlers don't want him over there. Why would they want him over there? He's their only money maker, really. And if he goes over there and gets a taste of that money that's 3-4 times as much, that's a wrap. He's not fighting over there because he cannot. Now, David Benavidez, yeah. Al Heyman will freelance him because he's no big money. He's no money maker, really. As good as he is, yeah, he might entertain fights with him with Turki, but not Tank, and not going to do it. And that's what I think is Tank's frustration, and what you hear the talk from him, about retiring and this and that.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's frustration because there's opportunities for him for bigger money, but he is not in a position to make that happen. People think crazy shit. They think that the fighters are in charge. They're not in charge. He's not in charge of that. And that's what that is. So, You know, Tank Davis has to move away Al Heyman and his handlers. And yes, he has handlers, people that think he's some type of free agent. None of these guys are. That includes Devin Haney. That includes Canelo Alvarez. Whoever's paying them, that's what they're doing. And that's how it goes in boxing. And until something drastically changes, that's what it is, Coach. All
right, man. Shout out to Jerry, man. Salute, man. Baltimore, stand up. Yeah, man. Jerry landed that plane, boy. Jerry landed that plane. That's what I'm talking about, Jerry. Jerry landed that plane. Oak Tree. I put you to the test. Oak Tree. When it comes to dancing, I'm the best. Hey, let's give Jerry another round of applause. Nigga, Jerry landed that plane, boy. I'm talking about, boy. Hey, look here, man, Jerry, boy. Jerry, I'm proud of you, Jerry. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I'm proud of you, dog. Boy, you ain't never did that in the history of phone calls. You ain't never landed a plane that fast. I'm talking about, dang. Well, I'm talking about, shit. I gotta get Jerry. I might have to buy Jerry a membership or something. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, this D from Detroit, Coach. What's up, man?
D, talk to me.
You was waiting on Jerry to cough up a lung or something, wasn't you, Coach? Hey, man. So, Turkey paying a big bag, bro, but at the end of the day, half these fighters ain't worth the bag.
Yeah.
And they complaining about what they actually do for the bag. Devin ain't have no choice but to fight for this bag. So he had to take this fight, or it probably wasn't going to be another payday like this.
Yeah.
I don't know why a motherfucker would complain about what Turkey paying. I wouldn't be worried about how much he losing. If I was the fighter, I'd be worried about putting out a good product so I can keep coming back and getting this money.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't know what would be to complain about what a man who got billions want to do with his money, and I wouldn't give a damn because I'm benefiting on every fight card. Shit, that doesn't even get redeemed. I'm gonna give you another chance to make some money.
Hey, you know what? No, man. Hey, bro, I was looking at a YouTube channel, bro. He hate Turki Alashikh. He loved Tank Davis. He loved Al Heyman PBC. And, bro, he just furious, man. Oh, Turki Alashikh going over there. I mean, Benavidez going over there. And what he going over there for? And Turki Alashikh don't know what he doing. The man dumb. He just dumb. It's stupid. He don't know nothing about boxing. He need to just get out of boxing and leave boxing alone. I'm like, man, I said, damn, this dude.
He sounds just like Dave Chappelle talking about you should have never gave these niggas money.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you can't complain about what a fighter getting paid. But you can't complain about what a fighter getting paid when Turkey putting up the payday.
Yeah.
He generating the venues. He generating all the money until the money get back. That's what was hurting boxing before.
Yeah.
I don't know why these guys complaining. We as fans want to see the fight. He's giving us the fight. Josh Norman hadn't got 2 hours out of a damn knockout before Bill Haney started talking shit, and Turkey like, well, I will validate that.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on him to give us that Kamaru Moten and Shakur little nephew. I think he's gonna put some money up for that fight because he's like, shit, if y'all want to fight, you can come over here and fight on one of these cards. So yeah, I can't get with anybody complaining about Turkey because he's putting the bag up. And shit, he's still putting the bag up after bad performances and everything else. We should be applauding him for saving boxing right now until we get some money.
All right, shout out to D. Detroit, stand up. Yeah, man. Doggone. Back then, they did want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. Hey, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, dog. Boy, but Mike Jones came out with that. Boy, they came out with that. Still tipping. I was like, boy, that was my son, boy. Oh, Mike Jones. You know what I mean? Oh, hey, boy. Got a lot of friends and a lot of homies. Nigga, H-Town was hot around that time, boy. But they were killing the game around that time. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Yeah, that Bama finally bent the knee. It was only a matter of time. One left. I want is Tim still screaming that bullshit? That's what I'm trying to.
You talking about Tim Bradley? Yeah, man. No, look, man. Yeah. Tim holding the line. See, Tim.
Still screaming that bullshit. Yeah.
Tim is that soldier.
Don't bend the knee.
Yeah.
man, look, I said, if you want your old snatch, if you don't mind getting your old snatch, special shout outs to David Benavidez, who finally leveling up. If you don't mind getting your old snatch, go fight on Riyadh season. That's all I got for you.
Yeah.
Bahamas is so upset that Turkey is getting old snatched. Vegas is telling me that Bud about to get his old snatch. My favorite boxer, about to get snatched, according to majority of the people. I'm fine with that. I don't care. I know I'm about to see a good fight. And you know what I'm saying? I'm about to fight, not about to save for no motherfucking and beat my chest because I'm undefeated or some shit.
Yeah.
All I know is Turkey, you fight on the 3 Riyadh season cards, you ain't coming out with no Slim. It's impossible. Because the fights are too, you can tell by the odds, you can tell by the way the best are made, man. You ain't coming out of there unscathed, man. Yeah. And David gonna have this run. He's gonna stop AY, right? He gonna stop AY. That's his first joint. He might bypass Bivol and fight Callum Smith. If he don't fight Callum Smith, he's gonna go Deserto. He'll be Deserto, but you know what's next? Obatayo. That getting snatched at that fight. I guarantee you.
If he move up the cruiserweight,
Obatayo is snatching that motherfucker. You 3 and done fucking with Turkey. You ain't going past 3 without getting snatched. It ain't happening, son. Look, you fuck with Turkey, Beterbiev got his snatched. If Beterbiev can get his snatched, anybody can get their motherfucking snatched.
And Bivol. And guess what? And Bivol got his snatch.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. You fuck with Turkey, you get your fucking snatch. That's what it comes down to. Anybody complaining about that, fuck you. That ain't my problem. I don't know who raised your bitch ass. But at the end of the day, you fuck with Turkey, you get your motherfucking snatch. Ain't no way David Benavidez is gonna go through that gauntlet and not get his snatch, man. It's not built like that. Turkey told y'all we trying to make the top fight. Look at that Haney or motherfucking Lil Brian about to get their snatch. Another snatch. There they go. Snatching the motherfucking
There they go.
There you go. Snatching the motherfucking Y'all mad because Turkey out here snatching O's. But that's all, Slim. I'm proud of the fight. I think it's gonna be a good fight. It wasn't my number one, but I'll take it. David stepping up. Still ain't no motherfucking monster, but he's stepping up with this good fight. I want to see what's after that, but I can't, man. It's gonna be a good fight. But that's all I got. I got probably David at the late round, 10th round knockout.
All right,
that's it. That's all I got for you.
DC stand up, Ron Boy Fresh. Yeah, man. Yeah, I got David Benavidez. Second half of the fight, the second half of the fight. You get what I'm saying? He gonna mow him down. He gonna mow him down. Second half of the fight, he gonna mow him down, man. So it is what it is. I get it. That's how I see it. Now Anthony Yarde, he fight. You know what I think it is? I think Anthony Yarde, he got too many muscles. The nigga look like a bodybuilder, to be honest with you. He got too many muscles, and that's probably why he gassing out. He had that same issue that Caleb Plant have. He has stamina issues. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Curtis from Long Beach.
Curtis, talk to me, fam.
Yeah, I got to disagree with Jerry, man, where he was saying the fighters don't got control, because even more so today, we seeing that these dudes can make the fights if they want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like with the Crawford and Errol Spence situation. Hey, I'm fighting Crawford, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fighting Thurman. I ain't never going to fight Thurman. You still haven't fought him.
Yeah, still haven't fought him, yeah.
And, yeah, I think the Tank situation is Tank know what Ron Boy just said. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I go over there to get that check, I'm going to have to fight Deb. I'm going to have to fight Richardson Hitchens. I'm going to have to fight Tiafimo. I'm going to have to fight one of these dudes that's actually going to beat me.
Yeah.
And, he don't want to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's all that is with Tank. Like, he ain't trying to fuck with none of those dudes.
So are you trying to? So are you saying that you believe that? Because I am of the belief that Al Haymon gets a bad rap on a lot of things, and one of the things is because we don't see Al Haymon, we don't know what he looked like in 2025. Don't nobody know what he looked like. We don't know what his voice sound like. That he gets scapegoated a lot. And it's like, oh man, well, Al ain't gonna let this fighter do this. Al ain't gonna let this fighter do that. No, Al ain't got nothing to do with that. It's kind of like, okay, the fighter get a chance to hide behind Al we don't get a chance to ask Al, is it true? Is it true, Al, you blocking this? Is it true that, you know what I mean? Because nobody has seen Al Heyman. We can't, like, you can see Bob and ask Bob. You can see Eddie Hearn and ask Eddie Hearn. You can see Sampson or Queens, any of these guys, any of these guys, you can see them and ask them, but you can't confirm anything with Al because Al ain't nowhere around. So are you saying that fighters hide behind Al Heyman's name? They using Al the duck fights or something?
Looking at the Errol Spence situation, definitely. You know, because how's everybody else able to do it? Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder happened.
Yeah.
Spence and Crawford happened. Cruz is fighting over there. Look at all the fighters. And look at David Benavidez.
Yeah.
You know, shit ain't working out over here. I'm going to go over here and get this money. Canelo was a PBC fighter, and he left to go get the money. So you can fight who you want even. And, you know, reports say Al told Canelo, like, I can't pay you no 30, 40 million to fight Charlo, man. Go on fight on the DAZN card. You know what I'm saying? Fight one of those dudes for that money. You can fall Belanga and Hadi Munguia. So
yeah.
How can they do it and Tank can't do it? I think Tank just don't want to do it. You know what I mean? Like he don't want to take one of those tough matchups. And the thing about Al is he's not gonna force him. And for the record, I only know of one person that said they physically talked to Al, and that was Nestor Gibbs. You know what I'm saying? And
Ness say he physically spoke to him? Damn.
Well, that video that's on YouTube of Al in the dressing room or whatever.
Oh yeah. That was when that was what 2000. What year that was? That was like what? That was
and he got it.
That was like 2013, something like that.
Yeah, he said he got on the elevator with him and he spoke to him, and you know what I mean. They had a little brief conversation or whatever, and Al said they got to be off the record. But Ness is the only person I heard say out his own mouth that he spoke to the man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, you know, they all say something sources say, or they heard Al said this, they heard Al said that. Ness is the only person I ever heard spoke to him.
We got to go hunt Ness down. Okay, now listen. Ness, now, you was the last person that saw Al back in 1979. Yeah. All right. What did he look like and say at that time? Where's the video footage that you recorded? Like we gotta get that footage. We gotta get that footage.
It's on his channel. It's on the Boxing Voice channel. If you look on there, you'll find it.
All right.
It's on there.
All right.
But that's my call, man.
Salute, fam. Yeah, we gotta. You the last one. You the last one that seen him, dog. Floyd ain't seen him. Booker Ray Leonard ain't seen him. You get what I'm saying? You know you dig? It is what it is.
Me, the fans, we feeling like you not getting the best fights you supposed to. But we know Tank can fight anybody. Why is that? For me, we want to see you fight Lomachenko. We want to see you fight Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, motherfucking all the top who they say is the 4 horsemen, and they anywhere around your weight class. We want to see it happen. When we gonna see it happen?
I'm not sure. I think
that was
real shit.
That's some real shit.
I don't know. That's like,
how many times you don't went in there and said, I want these niggas, man?
To be honest, I ain't never said it.
You know, so I think, me personally, I think that, when the fighters want to fight, the fights get made. I've heard Tom Brown say that. He said, look, man, at the end of the day, I heard Stephen Espinosa said, at the end of the day, Errol Spence made it abundantly clear that he wanted to fight Crawford. Crawford wanted to fight him, and that's how fights get made. And he conceded to everything in order to make the fight happen. And that's it. So, you get what I'm saying? When the fighter want to get, you know what I mean? When the fighter, it is what it is. Carter, what's your name? Carter from?
Jeremy from Miami.
Jeremy from Miami. Talk to me, fam.
Yeah, what we talking about? Benavidez?
Yes, sir. Have you been listening to the show?
Yeah, I just tapped in. I seen the title.
Yeah. Benavidez. David Benavidez is fighting Anthony Yarde on the Turki Alashikh card. That's what we're talking about.
I personally think he should have told WBC that he didn't want to have anybody stripped for the belt. He'd rather fight for it. It would have been considered more honorable for him in the eyes of Turki Alalshikh, because I guess the man had a plan, and him waiting around was part of the plan. That was his whole point of traveling over there to Saudi Arabia.
See, this the thing. The thing is his promoter Samson, they the one that activated the mandatory, and that's how they wanted. I think that's how they wanted to get that belt, because they knew they wasn't going to fight Dmitry Bivol for it, because he had a rematch clause that he honored in order to fight Beterbiev for the third time. You know, they had just a rubber match. So that's how they wanted it. That's how they wanted it. But I see what you're saying. He probably should have just said, no, you know what? What he would have had to do is not activate the mandatory. He could have told WBC, like you saying, look, man, yeah, I don't want it like that. Let's give them some more time, let them finish their fight, and then I get it after or whatever. I see what you're saying. He probably could have did that, but I don't think I don't think his promoter didn't want it like that.
Yeah, not to bring another podcaster, but Blue Blood suggested that he should have fought Kalen Smith while he was waiting.
What happened?
Instead of waiting on himself. I said, Blue Blood said that he should have went on ahead and fought Kayla Smith in the undercard for the next Bivol and Benavidez rematch for the Bivol and Benavidez 3.
Mm-hmm.
He could have asked to fight Kellen Smith for the WBO, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Whichever belt that is.
Yeah, I think
Kayla Smith just beat the dude in Riyadh season.
Yeah, he
He
did.
only lost to Beterbiev and Canelo Alvarez, so he has a far more better resume. I mean, is more accomplished than Anthony Yarde. So I mean, it just makes sense. They saying like now you got to wait until November. You fought in February. Now you got to wait all the way to damn near the whole year.
Yeah, that fight is going to be.
You could have had something coming up in August or in September or something like that.
That fight is going to be on the tank. I'm not the tank, but the Devin Haney and Norman card. It's going to be on that card right there. That fight. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
That again, huh?
No. I'm saying that fight. You know, with Benavidez and Anthony Yarde, they're fighting on the undercard of Brian Norman Jr. and Devin Haney. That fight's supposed to be on that card.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He could have petitioned to fight Kalen Smith.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to wait around to see what was going to happen with the Benavidez and Bivol situation.
Yeah,
and it would have just made more sense. You know what I'm saying? He would have put himself in a position where y'all don't have no choice but to fight him now.
All right, well, listen, shout out to Jeremy, man. Miami stand up, salute fam. 305 Dade County. Dade County is BI. Well, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, man made a decision. He's going over there to fight. You know, he said he didn't want to fight over there. He's not going to fight over there. He changed his mind. Now he's fighting over there. I want to hear what Sampson has to say. That's who I want to hear, Sampson. I want to hear what Sampson. Well, I know what I said before, but they say Turki Alashikh is very persuasive. That's what I heard. Shout out to Flex. Flex, what's going on, fam? I heard Turki Alashikh is very persuasive. You know, they say Turki Alashikh is the type of guy, if he wants something, he gets it. Call what's your name you calling from?
Jerry, Baltimore, 2 times.
Jerry, 2 times. Talk to me.
Canelo Alvarez signed a 3-fight deal with the PBC. Reportedly 3 fights for $100 million. First fight, he got an easy touch and Charlo moving up. In the second fight, he was supposed to get Charlo's older brother. PBC deemed that fight not worthy, right? People talking about Canelo controls things over there. He does well in it. What happened? Canelo had to fight Tanya Munguia and do business with his arch enemy, Oscar De La Hoya. You think he wanted to do that? No. But that's what he had to do because the people that were financing the fight and paying for it, that's what they dictated. Canelo had no choice in it. these fighters, nothing's changed from way back in the early going of boxing to today. When they're under contract, they can't move any which way the fans want them to move. I've been a critic of Tank, not taking tough fights, but I'm convinced it's his management. He can't just go out on the street like you're going to an ice cream truck and just buy whatever ice cream you want. He can't just go move like that. Neither Canelo can't do it either. None of these fighters can't do it. Until they finance their own fights the way Oscar did and then Mayweather did it even better, that's when they can move any which way they want. Short of that, they cannot. And that's what dictates the money. The money is what is going to generate the money. That's why he fought Munguia instead of Charlo, because that was the more marketable fight. And the finances of the fight ain't going to pay for what necessarily the fans want to see. They're going to pay for what they feel can get them some net profit. All right?
All right, shout out to Jerry. Baltimore, stand up. Y'all heard Jerry? Y'all hear what I'm saying? You dig? I'll call him. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Rod, Texas.
Rod from Texas. Talk to me.
Yeah, I like Jerry, man, but I don't agree with him with Tank. I just caught a little bit of snippet of what he was saying when saying that how Tank he's not taking the fights because it's his management. Bullshit, man. Fighters have the ultimate say so, and it's no different in the PBC. Does Al Heyman and the PBC want to keep things in house? Yes, but if you really demand it and want it, you can get it. And I have a couple of examples. When Gary Russell wanted to step out of the boundaries of the PBC and fight Lomachenko, guess what he did? He just said, I want to fight that guy. And with Stephen Fulton, when they were trying to line up some other guys for me, he said, no, I want to fight Inoue. Let me fight Inoue. It happened. When Deontay Wilder, he wanted to fight Fury. Yes, it was. They saw him as a vulnerable cherry pick, but he still had to say, hey, I want to go outside of the PBC and fight this guy. And ever since he lost that first fight, he's been wanting to keep going outside of the box. And with Errol Spence and when the way he was kind of stalling out Crawford for a long time, he was just going along with what I was telling him. Like, yeah, I was saying, probably, hey, we don't want to fight that guy. But at the end of the day, his pride kicked in, and which is a good thing. And he's like, you know what? I'm getting drugged through the mud. Bud talked to him. They worked it out. And props to him. He should have took it earlier. I still would have think he lost. But Bud even said he went against with what Al said, and they had to work it out on themselves without Al Heyman. So when it comes to Tank, they're just throwing smoke and mirrors for the guy, trying to save face, saying he doesn't. It's not he will fight these guys, but it's just that his management won't let him. That's bullshit. And even when he was under Mayweather, it was funny because when they had their little spat going on, because they were avoiding Lomachenko for years, and then when they had their little spat, Mayweather was like, all right, I'm going to call Bob Arum. We're going to make that Lomachenko fight. All of a sudden, Tank fell in line. But Tank just, I don't know what it is, man. He just doesn't want to risk it. But he knows, he even said so in a cryptic way when he said fighters are scared to be mean. They're scared to pretty much being made fun of online and on Twitter and being, because it's like the high school thing. If you ever got embarrassed in high school and the whole cafeteria is laughing at you, man, it's like the same feeling. You're like, bro, like these guys are so terrified to get criticized and become mean that they just don't want to risk it. So I just don't believe in that. But I don't know if I didn't hear the main show. Like I have first time picking up my phone today, but I hope David Benavidez comes through. There's still no way to justify Canelo ducking him. Canelo ducked him. I don't care what you say about Sampson. Yeah, Sampson's not a good guy, but at the end of the day, Canelo can fight who he wants, and he didn't want to fight that guy. That's all I got, Coach.
All right. Hey, man, look here, man. Listen. You know what? Now he said he made some valid points because I know for a fact that's how that Crawford Spence fight got made. Spence went against Al. Spence went against Al. Not only did he go against Al, he hired Adrian Clark from Fighters First Management. Nah, Al telling me not to make the fight. Nah, I'm finna do this. I'm finna do this. You get what I'm saying? And when you hear just even different promoters, they said on stage, you know, fights happen when the fighters really want to fight. That means that, you know, if a fighter, because you can't make a fighter fight if he don't want to. You know, you could probably pressure him, but at the end of the day, it's his decision. If you believe that, okay, well, Tank management is the reason why they won't let him fight. Why is that? Like, why would the management make fights with everybody else on their roster, but they don't want to make fights with this guy outside of the roster? Like, why is that? That doesn't make. I don't see. You know what I mean? Like, what is? I don't. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, why? What's the point? Like, what's the point? If that's what you believe, you know what I mean. So, as it relates to, you know what I'm trying to see. Let's go back over here because I want to see who are they going to have on. I don't know if they're going to have. I don't know whenever they're going to put this undercard out because I want to see who they're going to have on this undercard myself. That's what I want to see. I want to see who's going to have that on this undercard, and I think they're putting it together right now. I'll call it. What's the name you call it from?
What up, Coach? This is Roach from Houston.
Roach, H-Town, talk to me.
Yes, sir. Hey, I got a couple things to say, Coach. First of all, your show always been good. Don't get me wrong. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like the last 2-3 weeks, bro, you've been on like a generational run. Like you've been on like a Jordan 96 through 98 run. You know what I'm saying? You took some time off to dodge the gambling scandal, and you came back and you finished it with 3 championships, bro. So I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know if it's a sticky icky or what, but you've been cooking like.
Yes, it's been the weed, the top notch. But I try to listen. I try to have the best, boy. I take pride. Boy, I take pride in my weed, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, man, shit, hell yeah. No, but you know what though? No, my mentor, but all jokes aside, Roach, I got a mentor, and he told me, say, man, you should be doing a lot more than what you're doing, man. You kind of like, he said, you ain't. He said I was lazy. He said, man, you kind of being too lazy with it now. You don't got too comfortable. You need to hit it hard. I need you to do A, B, C, and D. And he said, I'm telling you, if you do that, it's gonna be a chain reaction, but you got to make a commitment to do this. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I said, I'm gonna just start putting out a bunch of content, drop a bunch of shorts, and consistently put out videos. I just, just from the shows and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing. And doing interviews as well.
Yeah. For sure. Well, hey, man, whatever that mentor told you is definitely working. Like I said, just keep cooking, keep doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? But now, to get to the point of today, it's so crazy how, and I'm going to make this short, it's so crazy how we live in such a narrative-based world. Like, everything is about groupthink. Motherfuckers act like they allergic to think for themselves.
Yeah.
People don't know how to look at things and take things for what they're seeing and what they're watching. They always got to have the opinion of somebody else. Yeah. Like, all right, I'm going to give you an example. When this David Benavidez Anthony Yarde fight happened, if Benavidez go in there and flush him, they're going to be like, man, who the fuck is Anthony Yarde? Man, this man ain't nobody. Yeah. They're going to be, you know what I'm saying? This bum has been taking the easy methods, fighting other bums and all that shit. But if Anthony Yarde upset Benavidez, now you finna have the goddamn Cinnabons coming out talking about some, see, y'all somebody, he's supposed to fight Canelo, man. He couldn't even go to. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, we just live in such a weird time, bro. And like, channels like yours, I fuck with everything boxing, Greg Hackett, my boy Fighting Words with Bang. Y'all the only 4 boxing channels I fuck with because y'all keep it boxing. It ain't no narrative. And I ain't gonna lie, this is my last thing that I'm gonna lead off before I get off. I probably, like we was waiting on Spence Crawford. I cannot wait till Javante Tank Davis signs to Riyadh season for a fight. Appreciate you taking my call, Coach.
Absolutely, Phil. Yeah, I think it's gonna happen. I think we'll see that. We'll see that because Tank is 31 years old now. You get what I'm saying? He's 30. I think he's 31. Oh, he will be 31 in a few months. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, it's Curtis 2 times.
Curtis 2 times, talk to me.
Man, Jerry know better than that, man. There's too many recent cases today, as of just recently, of fighters making fights that promoters didn't want. For him to, say that the fighters don't have control. Like if Bob Arum wanted to stop that Anderson fight against Bacody, he would have stopped that shit.
Yeah.
But he couldn't. You know what I'm saying? And Oscar, it's happened to him multiple times within the last few years. He didn't want that Tank versus Ryan fight, and he didn't want the Ryan and Dev fight either. And then he didn't want the Schofield and Shakur fight. So all those fights got made. Whether Schofield got in the ring or not, the fight got made. You know what I'm saying? So it shows that these fighters can make these decisions today, man. Like the promoters, it ain't like it was, before social media and all that. Today, the fighters got more control because of social media and because they can put the pressure on these promoters by going on their own platforms and saying like, hey, I want to fight the dude, but they don't want to make the fight and this and that. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of fights getting made that these dudes don't want. Like right now, I'm pretty sure there's somebody on their team that's like, hey, you shouldn't fight this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knocking motherfuckers out. Like, you should not get in that ring. You know what I mean? But Dev want to fight him. So guess what? He's getting in that fucking ring.
Getting in the ring, yeah.
So, yeah, I don't want to hear that excuse no more. Like, there's too many fights getting made that promoters do not want.
Yeah, it's a new day.
I mean? So
I totally agree. I totally agree. It's a new day. This is not the old days anymore. It's like I was speaking to someone from Top Rank, and I can't say his name, but he told me, he said, look, man, Turki Alashikh is reaching out directly to the fighter. He's reaching out directly to the fighters, and he's bringing these deals to them. And then I forgot what else he said. So I said, well, how can this is what I asked him. I said, how can he do that when that fighter is under contract with the promotional company? He said, yeah, when we get involved, but he reaches out to them first. That's what the person told me. And he said, I said, well, y'all can't sue him or anything. He like, what we look like suing him? This guy they got a gazillion dollars. I mean, they fall in line. Basically, what he telling me, they fall in line. And listen, and the person who I spoke to listens to this show. He won't come on the record and say it, but he listens to this show. You know what I mean? That's what he told me. That's what he told me.
It's right there in front of our face, man. They making fights that people are saying not to make. You know what I mean? Spence is on camera saying that Al told him that Crawford not part of the plan. He was only supposed to fight Porter, Thurman, Garcia, and I believe that was it. He said he didn't tell me nothing about you, but guess what? They fought.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it shows that the fighters got control, man. If Tank wants to get out there and fight these dudes, he could fight them. He could fight them. They filled in offers,
and I
if
do.
He couldn't fight them. They wouldn't even fill the offers.
And to piggyback on what you're saying, and the Martin Bacole and Jared Anderson fight, Top Rank did not want to make that fight because Top Rank has some of the best matchmakers in boxing. They knew that dude Bacole's style was all wrong for Jared Anderson. They knew that, but when the deal was presented to Jared Anderson, then Top Rank got involved, mentioned it to them as well. Turki Alashikh and all them. He was adamant about taking the fight. He wanted the money. He was adamant. No, I want to take that fight. I want to take that fight. Because Top Rank never would have made that fight. But this is what I was told. He said, no, he wanted the money, man. Like, we couldn't stop him. He said we couldn't stop him, you know what I mean? So they just went along with it.
How many times did Oscar talk bad about that fight? He talked shit about Shakur, saying you want to fight a prospect and this and that. Yeah. Oscar did not want that fight. Yeah. Come on, man. These fights are getting made. So come on, Jerry, you gotta pay attention, man. That's my call.
That's it, man. Yeah, man. I mean, like for me, like I say, like I think some of these guys, like some of these promoters and stuff, some of them get a bad rap, because at the end of the day, the fighter, it's the fighter get to choose. And, hey, man, look, if he's adamant about wanting to fight somebody, he gonna get that fight. No, I'm adamant about this. This is what I want. Period, or whatever. You know what I mean? So, no, I'm not saying every fighter. I mean, it's not a one case fits all. It depends on what type of fighter you are. If you somebody on a smaller scale, the fighter that's on a smaller pecking order, yeah, you right about that. But if you're someone who has a big name in boxing, that's established, that's a cash cow type fighter, like a Tank Davis or Canelo Alvarez, you know, or Anthony Joshua, those type of fighters, they can make whatever fight they want because of the level, because of the high stature in the sport of boxing that they are in. You know what I mean? The powers that be are going to work with them to make that fight happen, whoever they want to fight. That's true. That's true. You get what I'm saying? Like the top fighter, cash cow guys. Like, bro, we seeing a perfect example of it with Crawford and Canelo. Crawford ain't as big as Canelo, but he say, "No, I want to fight Canelo." Now, of course, Turki Alashikh, Crawford is his favorite fighter, but at the end of the day, he was like, "No, I ain't fighting nobody. I don't want to fight him. You don't want no tune-up? No, I ain't doing no tune-up. I want to fight him. Make that happen." You get what I'm saying? So I think in this era, hold on. What I'm saying that's consistent with Turki Alashikh, in this era of boxing that we're in right now, it's easier to make the big fights. If the fighter says, "Look, Turki, I want to make this fight happen, man. This is the fight I want." You got a promotional company. Okay, don't worry. We'll make that fight. I'll work it out with them. And he going to work it out. That's what I've been seeing. You get what I'm saying? I'll call it. What's your name? You call it from?
You know what's going on, Coach? It's Casino Life Prayers, man.
Man, Casino, ATL, talk to me, brother.
Man, hey, man. You know, but I'm so happy with boxing right now. You know, I've been happy, but now I'm super happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it just be amazing to me, like, seeing people, like, still find reasons to complain. Like, but David Benavidez versus Anthony Yarde, bro, that's a great fight to me. I mean, Anthony Yarde, he did real good versus Benavidez, and, you know, I mean, he a good fighter. He remind me like Sean Porter, like Kid Austin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he tough. Yeah, he a tough, gritty fighter. Yeah.
But I'm hearing people calling in like, "Bro, what about Colin Smith?" Like, bro, people ain't never happy, bro. You know, like it just be crazy. Like, how that's not a good fight? You know, I mean, Colin Smith, that can happen too.
Yeah, that can happen. I mean, just because it's not happening now doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It's not happening now. I get what you're saying.
I think boxing fans and got so used to complaining, bro. Like even when it's going good.
No, you know what?
Calling back to back, complaining about this shit.
No, that's the American boxing fan. That's over here. Casino. I don't know if you remember, but I did several live shows talking about that. I say it's the American boxing fans, the online boxing fans. Like they have become professional complainers. Just always something to complain about. Oh, I don't like Turki Alashikh. Oh, I don't like the fact that he throwing away all this money. Oh, I don't like the fact that it's over here in Saudi Arabia. Oh, I don't like the fact that,
man. Like,
you know,
like,
who he think he is. Yeah.
Man, folks be like, they'll be like, he not good for boxing. Why? Because he ain't making no money. What that got to do with him not being good for boxing? Like, bro, I don't care if he don't make no money, bro. Them fights been lit, bro. The fights be lit. I mean, you know, and to be honest with you, to me, it was lit before. It just, bro, boxing always been lit. That's why it's my favorite sport. I didn't make it. If I gotta complain every day, it ain't gonna be my favorite sport. You see what I'm saying?
Well, some people
my favorite sport because I ain't got nothing to complain about.
Some people are, and this is the phrase that I've come up with. Some people are professional complainers. Like they just want to complain. Like I had this guy. Josiah Casino. I had a guy. I be getting alerts sometimes on my phone, but I had a guy that sent me a message. And he told me, I don't like. Hold on. This is what he told me. I don't want to make this shit up. What this nigga said. No, I want to. But he said something. Yeah, nigga, I don't like. He said I don't like the nigga that, you know, he was complaining about the captions when you did the Crawford interview. Nigga, I don't like the captions. Why you got the captions so big and all that stuff there? Like people retarded or some shit he was saying, bro. Like, and I'm like, I clicked on the account. I looked at it. It looked like maybe it was a bot account or something. And I'm like, fam, you know, I don't like watching shit like that. I said, yeah, you are over here leaving a comment watching it.
Yeah, bro.
You
Like,
can't,
hey, man.
you can't
Now, you know,
make this
I
up.
mean, you got me on Facebook, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't know if you ever been on my page, bro, but man, I probably got 5,000 haters in my comments, like right now.
Oh, for
right
real?
Now. What?
Oh, I gotta
Bro,
go. I gotta go look at your
Liberty.
comment section. Yeah, I gotta look at your comment section.
Man, go look at my comment section, bro. Like my comment section, why you got the dog on the chain? Then if all right, so then I post the dog off the chain. Why the dog look like that? Then I put it in the cage. Why you got the dog in the cage? He need to be free. Then I post him running free. That's dangerous. Why you ain't got him on the chain? You're like, bro, come on, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they argue.
Yeah,
they argue both sides of the coin. They argue both sides of the coin.
Man, come on, man. Yeah, man. But that's a great fight right there. David Benavidez versus Anthony Yarde. I mean, I feel like, I say like a 55-45 fight. I mean, it's really 50-50, kind of. I don't know. But I say 55 Benavidez way. I'm rocking with Benavidez.
Yeah.
Mexican monster. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, now that he's working with Turkey, maybe Turkey could force Canelo to fight the same way he forced Devin Haney to fight. You know?
Yeah,
he
we'll
forced
see.
him to fight, because he made him fight Brian Norman Jr. He really ain't had no option. He'd probably do the same thing to Canelo. You know what I'm saying?
All right, hey, shout out to Casino,
You know,
man.
I mean, I'm keeping it. You know, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. You know, these folks trying to run with the narrative like Devin Haney brave. He brave. He'll fight anybody.
No, man, Devin Haney brave, man. No, man. Debo Dev is brave. Look here, man. Debo the only one calling out Brian Norman. Debo stepped on the porch. Debo took his bike and he rolled down 147th Avenue and Welterweight Boulevard. 147th and Welterweight Boulevard. We pulling up. Debo Dev, Beach Cruiser, pulling up in Atlanta, pulling up on Norman Juniors, pulling up on Norman Seniors. You get what I'm saying? That's what Debo Dev doing.
And you know what? I'm gonna say this too about that. Man, bro, boxing fans is the most gullible people I've seen too, bro. Like, bro, how can you sit there, look at that last fight that he had with them deer eyes, and then run around and call him Debo? Come on, man.
Look here, man.
And then folks really buying it. Devin Haney will fight anybody. Oh, he's so brave. Like he ain't look too brave last time.
Daring to be great. You know, yeah. You see, they want to use that word, keep that word, daring to be great for Canelo. No, okay, yeah. When Canelo moved up to fight, he daring to be great. Okay, cool. Devin Haney, Debo Dev is daring to be great. He's moved up from 135 to 140. 140. Now he going to 147, and he's daring to be great. You get what I'm saying? We see some weaknesses.
He's daring to keep his job.
I think
he's daring to keep his job because he ain't had no choice. He ain't had no choice, but we ain't going with that. I'm not going with that because at least at the end of the day, the fight we was running with that because we was trying to make sure the fight got made. Now that the fight got made, we finna tell the truth. Now we ain't finna act like Devin wanted this.
Hey, look here,
Turkey wanted this.
The man
he ain't had no option. And then he gonna do. Hopefully he do the same thing to Canelo. I want to see him do the same thing he did to Devin to Canelo. Like Canelo, I don't care what you talking about. You fighting David Benavidez, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hopefully he doing like that. You know what I mean? But that's my call, coach.
All right, man. Yeah, man. Debo Dev, man. Debo Dev. Hey, shout out to Tila. Hey, Tila. Debo Dev pulling up on 147th Street and Welterweight Boulevard. You know what I mean? We snatching chains, taking Rolex watches, bicycles, anything of value that we deem, that's what we doing. Shout out to Tyrese. Jumping that $2 super chat. He said when Junior loses, Mama going to say that wasn't him. that wasn't him. That was the spirit. He's really undefeated. It was the spirit. The wrong spirit jumped in him like in the locker room. Hey, Mama Hopefield. I know why Mama Hopefield crazy too. Mama Hopefield is I think Mama Hopefield is a 5%er or a Hebrew Israelite. I say it makes sense now. It makes sense now. I think Mama Hopefield is a 5%er or a Hebrew Israelite. I think, but I'm leaning towards 5%. I said, it makes sense now. True. It makes sense now. It makes sense now. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense now. Now it makes sense. I was getting pseudo then a mug. Pseudo then a mug. Straight pseudo. Boy, I'm talking about, boy, when they go to holler about, you know pseudoscience when you hear it. Shout out to Mr. Nice. Okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He said they're gonna pay Chavez Jr. for that performance. Oh, he said they're not gonna pay. Hold on. Caller, hold on. He said they're not gonna pay Chavez Jr. for that performance. Got ice on that boy. he say like Floyd had Logan Paul money. He say Jake the Snake. Yeah, salute, Cole. Yeah, man, look here, man. Chavez, he tried to get his bread, man. Shout out to Deal. Okay. Dropping that quarter of a dub. He say, Coach, Usyk is set to make $132 million and Dubois $71 million. Lord have mercy, that's $200 million between two fighters. He said Wembley Stadium is 90,000 capacity. Insane money. My worry is if he pulls the plug, that's a huge fall pay-wise. I mean, I wouldn't be worried. You know what I mean? Like if he pull the plug, it ain't a huge fall pay-wise in your pocket. You get what I'm saying? Definitely not my pocket. Shout out to PG Got Beats. Hey, okay. Dropping that half a dub. Yeah, salute to you, fam. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that ain't nothing to be worried about.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, what you say, True Color? Wait, what you say, fam? Hold on, what True Color say? True Color say, what you say, he's a Jew? What'd you say? You say he's a black Jew. He's not no 5%ers. Oh, okay. Oh, he a black Jew? Oh, okay. So do they have the Book of Jesus? Do they have the Book of Jesus? He a black Jew, so do they have the Book of Jesus over there? That's what we want to know. What about the Book of Jesus? They got that over there? He's pseudo. He definitely pseudo. He's pseudo as hell. Carter, what's your name? You calling from?
Hey, this is Mob Ties. Say, what's good, man?
What you say, fam? Your name what?
Mob Ties. Say.
Oh, Mob Ties. Mob Ties. They sound okay. All right, talk to me.
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna say it like this. Mama Holyfield, he ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't checked in. He ain't checked in with us. We know the boy from Texas. But I've walked around Austin, Texas so many times and said, do y'all know Mama Holyfield son? They said, nah, never seen him. He ain't out here like that. He ain't scrapping.
Now he in San Antonio.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he needs to check in. He needs to check in because at this point, I'm looking at it like, hey, if you gonna have Texas behind you, don't mess with Texas. You already smearing our name with the hoax, you know what I'm saying, laying in the deathbed playing sick, you know, but you quick to fight that cross-eyed dude, knock him senseless.
Yeah.
Knocked his eyes straight, Ted Farmer, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect to him, but he gotta hang it up. When you start getting knocked out like that,
yeah,
you gotta consider start investing Bitcoin or something, you know. But I'm gonna say it like this though: Turkey, he the Middle Eastern Don King. He really the Don King of the Middle Eastern version of it. He coming with the numbers, coming with the fights, but it's like he coming with the fights that they would have been good 5-6 years ago. Tank already out his prime. Shakur, he's still good, but it's like a lot of these fights that Turkey trying to put together, they on their way out the door. But for these new dudes, it's good for the culture of sport of boxing. It's real good. Turkey, I ain't got nothing bad to say about the man. You know, more power to him. But I just don't see what he's trying to. The fights that he's throwing together, they ain't gonna really mean nothing in 2026.
All right. Well, shout out to Mob Ties. Tay, salute for him. H-Town, stand up. Mob Ties. You know what I mean? Mob Ties. I don't know what that means, but Mob Ties, baby. Y'all got to check in. You know what I mean? You got to check in now. You know, the check-in game strong. You got to check in. You know, it's a respect thing. It's all about respect. You get what I'm saying? When you go to another man's city, you know, you just got to check in, make sure everything Gucci. You get what I'm saying? Your paperwork, we got to look at your paperwork, make sure your paperwork good. You get hey, shout out to D-Hall. D-Hall, look, when you check in now, we got to make sure your paperwork good. That's all. That's all it is, fam. We just want to make sure the paperwork good. If the paperwork good, then everything Gucci. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to PG Beats. He say no cap. He say no cap. Mob ties can't help him in the ring. He said kid really got something to worry about. Oh, okay. All right, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, man. I'm trying to, you get what I'm saying? Listen, is there anybody in the chat? If anybody come to your city, who do we need to check in with? Do anybody in the chat? Do anybody in the chat? Are y'all offering check-in services if somebody come to your city? Is there a hotline? Is there a hotline that we can call? You know what I mean? They still, hey, what you say, Anthony? He say they still checking in, Coach. Yeah, I have no idea, bro. Apparently so. Carter, what's your name? You calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's Martin from Jersey.
Martin from Jersey, talk to me.
Coach, what's happening? I've been like off the afternoon. I've been busy, so I've been like in and out of the show. Like if I'm not mistaken, I think I called Casino Life Fred saying that Benavidez is gonna fight Anthony Yarde.
Mm. Yeah, he's gonna fight Anthony Yarde. Benavidez, yep.
That's a good fight. That's a hell of a fight right there. That's a 50-50 fight right there. Anthony Yarde, no joke. Like he goes to Beterbiev and to Kovalev. So him and Benavidez, that's a good fight. Like, and I heard people complaining because it's not Colin Smith. That's like interchangeable right there. For me, in my opinion, it's a pretty good fight, man. Like, to be honest with you, at this point, I think Benavidez has more than enough talent around that weight class that he could carve his own lane instead of like keep talking about Canelo. Canelo's not gonna fight him. Plus, he's already in another weight class. Like, we shouldn't even be talking about Canelo no more. Let's just let Benavidez do his thing. I think he could become a real good fighter. He is a real good fighter, but I'm saying he could become a better attraction. Now that he's signed with Turkey, he's gonna get better fights. We're really gonna see now. I mean, I don't think he could beat Beterbiev or Bivol. Maybe he could age out Beterbiev, but I don't think he could beat those guys. But he's still a good fighter. Exciting fighter.
All right. Shout out to Martin, man.
That's a hell of a fight.
All right, I appreciate you, man. Jersey, stand up. Jersey, stand up. Yeah. So, hey, Bishop, hold on. Wait a minute, Bishop. Bishop say, he say checking in some YN BS. Nah, Bishop, it's the old niggas that got people checking in. The old niggas like Big U got people checking in. When you come to LA, you had to check in with Big U and stuff like that. It's the old niggas that got these dudes checking in. Then I remember Steven Jackson, the basketball player Steven Jackson. I think he won a couple of championships. He used to play for Indiana Pacers, and I think he won a couple of championships with San Antonio. It may be one or two, something of that sort. When he went to New York, he showed a video. Carla, hold on. He recorded a video of him checking in with O-Block. I swear to God, dog. The man got a video. Hey, Bishop Bullwinkle, the man, Steven Jackson is about 6'10". The man got a video. He saying it's a respect thing. He willfully went to Chicago, sought out the hood and O-Block, and checked in with him just so he can be good while he in the city. You can't make this up. He got a bit. No, I swear, it's on, bro. It's a video out there, bro. And they got a nigga standing next to him from O-Block. He got like a mask on his face. He like, yeah. He good over here, something like that. I think he had a gun or something in his hand. Some I don't know if he had a gun in his hand, but you get what I'm saying, bro. Check this out. Hello. Yeah, let me speak to the leader of O-Block. Yeah, this him. Yeah, my name's Steven Jackson. I'm on my way to Chicago. Look here, dog. I love y'all. I got a great deal of respect for y'all. It's a respect thing for me. I'm coming to Chicago. I want to know. I want to come by just to make sure I'm good. I want to check in with y'all. Can you where y'all headquarters at? Yeah, man. Our headquarters over here on this street right here. All right. So when I get there, man, I can come see you and I'll be good. Yeah, just come. Just listen. Just when you come in, When you come in to, leave the airport, come by yourself. When you come over here, call man. Call little shotgun, little Uzi AK. Our leader named Lil Uzi AK. So call Lil Uzi AK when you get over here. You get what I'm saying? We're gonna have a couple of dudes with some guns that's gonna step to you. We're gonna patch it down. We're gonna bring you over there, and then we gonna, you know what I mean? We're gonna let everybody know you good over here. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna be straight, bro. You can't make this up. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's going on, Coach? It's RJ. How you doing today, man?
RJ, where you calling from?
You can hear me clear?
Yeah,
hear me clearly?
Yeah, where you calling from?
Okay. What's going on, man? I was just saying, salute to everybody, man. Respect to everyone, I appreciate everything you do, man. And all respect to Brian Norman Sr. and Brian Norman son and Devin Haney.
And where you calling from, brother?
It's good to
can you hear me?
them, you know what I'm saying, making them arrangements.
Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me? All right, I don't think the brother can hear me. All right, RJ, salute for him. RJ can't hear because I'm telling him, I'm asking him where he calling from, man. You got to check in, man. You got to check in. Where you calling from? We checking in right now. Where you calling from? You get what I'm saying? We checking. They ain't wanna, he ain't wanna, you know what I mean? We checking in now. That's what we do. Where you from? We checking in. Where you? RJ like, hello? RJ heard me. He heard me. RJ, I know you heard me now. I know you heard me. We trying to find out where you're from, brother. That's all. We trying to find out where you're from, bro. Right now, the check-in Thursday. We checking in right now, brother. This is the check-in this is the check-in segment of the show. This is the check-in segment of the show, brother. So you call in. We need to know your name and where you're from. We checking in now. We got to check. We got to make sure your paperwork good. Everything Gucci. You get what I'm saying? Hey, Tina. I thought maybe, hey, he just, I asked him about 3 times where you from. He act like he didn't hear me. Nigga, you heard me. Nigga, you heard me. You around this bitch. You heard me. Hey, we got to get to the bottom of it. We trying to find out, man, where you from, fam? What's happening? Hey, shout out to Miko. Hey, Miko. No, I'm just saying, we trying to get to the bottom of it. Hey, Philly. Hey, shout out to Philly Fanatic. Hey, Philly, no, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we just trying to make sure everything Gucci, that's all. Hey, we just trying to make sure everything Gucci, man. That's all, man. Hey, shout out to RJ, man. I'm just messing with you, bro. I'm just messing with you. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Coach, what's going on? It's Mr. Cook, by way of New Jersey. Now I'm calling out of Duval. Where's it going, man? I ain't on nobody's back white, man. My paper's good. I'm taking it good. Hey, yo, I'm in the sun. We work. I was telling my wife about the Steven Jackson. I think with the old block, man.
Bro, did you know how dumb that was, fam? Did you see that video?
Hey, man. I was crazy.
Oh, my God.
Steven Jackson be reaching sometimes, Coach. He be reaching. He be doing a lot sometimes, man. That's my dude, man, but he be reaching sometimes, man.
Yeah, man, bro, you a multi-millionaire. You checking in with a block full of broke niggas. What the hell? You got a multi-millionaire. That look like calling, man. Man, what's up? Yeah, dog, I get pulled up in Dallas, dog. You did? Yeah, man, man, I'm just calling, checking in, man, man, we good? Yeah, we good. Where you at? Yeah, I'm on the block right now. Man, can I come through? Yeah, come on through, man. Come on through. You know what I mean? I got permission to come through to go see man. Nigga, please. True. Yeah, checking in with this nigga. Yeah, that shit.
Yo, you do some good good work, man. That should be right on point. When you talk that Tank joint with Gilly, he on Gilly. And he be like, he said, where's his boy? He said, I ain't never even go there and ask him that. I think he ain't gonna fight. Listen, I'm gonna stick to the topics. I think Tank, I don't think Tank really want no sauce. This is my thing about this generation. Like you said, I heard you say something about the American boxing fans. It's like the social media to me like got involved, and it's like, you got fans now talking about, oh, he ain't worth this money. He should be fighting this, and it's like we be knowing about the purses and everything. It used to be just about boxing and a fan. And it's like now we want to talk about people's money, but to me, Tank he be pump faking with all the calling out, and remember he came out with the list. Yeah, I'm gonna fight this person. I'm gonna fight this person. Needs the whole list. Then last fight he like, yeah, I'm about to be out of here, man. I'm about to retire. Like, which one is it, bro? Like, you ain't like, you feel me? Like, Ryan Garcia was that's something, but at the end of the day, I mean, to the real boxing fans and not the casuals, they don't really hold that. Look, he put me up. I'm out.
We don't brought back the Jeopardy music now. Y'all know a nigga on that stick in now. Y'all know more stick in now. So you gotta work with me today. We gotta work with me today. We checking in, we checking paperwork, we checking in, we checking the paperwork. You get what I'm saying? We checking the paperwork right now. That's what we doing today. You get what I'm saying? Hey, I had no. I just pulled up this video with Steven Jackson. Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
Hello.
Yeah, Carla, what's your name? You calling from?
This is Nino. I'm calling from Louisville, Kentucky. What up, coach?
Man, Nino, man, from Kentucky. Talk to me, brother.
Man, I feel like everybody else in the beginning we was kind of skeptical about Turkey, but I think now, man, we getting the fights we want, so I really don't got a problem. Like we waited 5 years for that Smith and Crawford. Are we gonna keep waiting years and years to see fights we want? I don't got no problem with what he's doing. The check-in shit crazy though, man. We grown men. Make them Mexicans and white boys check in. You feel me? They don't say nothing to the Patos or the Europeans when they in check. But we got check in because we black. That's all I had to say though, coach.
Absolutely.
Bring me up,
I don't know that. Well, okay, I'm coming. Hey, for all of those who think I'm making this up, for all of those, do you guys want to see a multi-millionaire? Do you want to see a multi-millionaire check in with a block full of broke niggas? I'm going to show it to you right now. Here we go right here. Here we go right here. Here we go right here.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. What all this jam? Get on porch with a black card in my pocket. Get it on porch. Folks don't got a shit on us.
Yeah. A lot of y'all be an old block pulling up, taking pictures. Where we at?
Tell them how they come.
We in the middle of it. What you mean, nigga? Y'all pull up and take pictures and y'all not allowed to. And one thing about it, if you're a real one, you don't mind checking in.
Checking in. What'd you say?
I check in with the real one. That's why I'm in the middle of old block.
Where you at?
You see the hoop?
Where you at?
I'm in the middle of old block.
Yeah.
Man. Listen, man.
Hey, look, you see how young this Jit is? This little young brother sitting next to him. This dude, this is a baby. This is a baby, fam. Look at this one behind him. These are babies. These are kids. Nigga, you old enough to be their granddaddy. You old enough to be their granddaddy, and you checking in with these kids. True. Bro, this man, come on, fam. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Listen, man.
Where the people's be, you know what I'm saying? Where the real people's be, man.
Shit you can't pay for. No rap cap. Shit you can't pay for. You mean? We really out here. O-Block, Chi-Town. Rest in peace, King Vaughn. We in the middle of O-Block, ain't we? Quit playing, man. I'm everywhere, you never there.
I'm everywhere, you never there. I don't give a damn. I don't care about going to O-Block. True. I don't care that about going to no damn O-Block. What that is, a tourist attraction? I'm not trying to get shot or killed or, or maimed. You know what I mean? Hey, what I look like bragging about? I don't check in with a bunch of 12-year-olds. I see some 12 and 13-year-olds on the block. Yeah, nigga. So if you're a real one, you don't mind checking in with niggas that's 12 and 13. If you're a real one, see, I'm I'm everywhere, you never there. You right, and I never will be there. True. Yeah, you got that right. Man, I look like I'm gonna check in. I'm going to Chicago. I can promise you, when I come to Chicago, I ain't checking in with no goddamn 12 and 13-year-olds. You can believe that. You know what I mean? Hello? Yeah, can I speak to man? Yeah, this him. Man, what you doing? I'm drinking on my juicy juice right now and eating this cereal. Well, what's up? What's up? Yeah, I just want to tell you, man, I'm in the city, man. I'm on my way to O-Block. I just want to check in with y'all, man, make sure everything good. Yeah, come on over here. Bring your scary ass over here to O-Block. Oh, bitch ass nigga, bring your scary ass over here, coach. All right, man, I'm coming over there right now. I get over there. I ain't got no ice. I got this plastic Apple Watch on my arm. I got this plastic Apple Watch. I ain't got no jewelry, but I just want to check in. Yeah, dog, you 12, right? Yeah, I got a son. I got a son and daughter your age, 12 years old, huh? Yeah, you 13? Yeah, okay, all right, you know what I mean? Yeah, nigga, where we at? Yeah, we're in the middle of O-Block. Yeah, nigga, I'm everywhere, you never there. I'm in the middle of O-Block. Bro, that ain't nothing to brag about. True. Who brags about being in the middle of poverty? Make it make sense. A multi-millionaire bragging about being in the middle of poverty. There's nothing good about O-Block. Nothing. But death and destruction. That's it. Why would I brag about being in the middle of that? I don't know, maybe just me. Maybe just me. Hey, shout out to JRG. Hey, okay. Dropping that to our super chat. He said Coach Chavez arrested by ICE. Yeah, y'all already spoke about that. Y'all don't know, fam. Again, I got a master. I have a master's degree in common sense. Shout out to Falcon. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter for dub. He said, I guess Real didn't recognize Real in that situation. Bro, let me listen again. As I said before, I ain't got but a GED. My GED from the street, not the county jail. I have a street certified GED. General education diploma, right? But I have a master's degree in common sense. A master's degree in common sense. Yeah, nigga, I'm everywhere, you never there. Nigga, I was on O-Block. Okay, and? Yeah, nigga, I bet you can't go to O-Block. Don't want to go to O-Block. Have no desire to go to O-Block. When I'm traveling, yeah, dog, where do you want to go at? Yeah, I want to go to Spain, dog. You know what I mean? Talk to the Spaniards. Where do you want to go after that? I want to go to Italy, you know what I mean? Talk to the Italians, eat some spaghetti and lasagna. Where do you want to go at? Yeah, I want to talk to the French, dog. Bonjour, oui, oui. You get what I'm saying? Where you want to go at? Yeah, dog, I want to go to London, dog. I want to go to the UK, dog. You get what I'm saying? Where else you want to go at? Yeah, dog, think about going to the land of Goku, going to Japan. Where else you want to go at? Nigga, I'm not thinking about, that ain't on my bucket list. Let's see. To go 2 places. Vegas, check. All right. New York City. All right. What part? The good part. Okay, check. Miami, Florida. They'll be over there across the bridge with that Fugazi stuff. Check. All right. Okay, let's see. Los Angeles, California. Them niggas crazy. You gotta know how to maneuver out of there. All right. Check. Do we gotta check in anybody? Okay, Big U don't went to jail, so I ain't got to check in now. Check. All right. Chicago. Come to Chicago. I tell you what. Okay, if I did check in, okay, I'll tell all you guys in Chicago, if I had to check in with Chicago, do I need to check in with Crack Paul? Crack Paul be telling people to come to Chicago so we can fade them. So do I have to get in contact with Crack Paul? Who is the representative of O Block? Okay, if I did decide to check in, let's just say hypothetically, I decided to check in, just for the hell of it, right? Who do I get in contact with? Do I get in contact with Crack Paul? Do I get in contact with that 12-year-old kid who Steven Jackson was sitting next to? He couldn't have been no older than 12. Who do I get in contact with? Do I call the police department? Do I get in contact with the mayor? What about the city officials? Do I get in contact with the local gangbangers who just did a drive-by? Who do I need to talk to in order to come to Chicago?
True.
Who do I need to talk to? Who do I need to talk to? Nigga 12 years old. He telling me I got to check in with him. Yeah, nigga, guess what? And he got a Glock. And he got a Glock with a switch on it. And he got a Glock with a switch on it. Why do I want to go there and put myself in harm's way? And I got on all my jewelry. Caller, hold on. I got all my jewelry on too, on O Block. Yeah, nigga, I got all my jewelry on O Block right now. You get what I'm saying? Real was don't mind checking in. Real what? What the fuck you mean? Real what? Real was don't mind checking in. I'm like, bro, I'm checking in. Checking in right to the police department. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, officer. Yeah, I don't know who this nigga is right here with this. He got a Glock with a switch on it. He told me I need to check in. I just thought that, you know what? If it's anybody I'm gonna check in with, I'm gonna check in with y'all first. Cause I feel a lot more safer around y'all than this nigga right here. Cause I don't know what he on. I don't know what he on. He on something. Well, he looking crazy. This man, all he do got gun with switches on him. They ain't got no safeties on them. What if they accidentally just hit the gun and it just go off and I get shot on accident? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Man, this could sound like Fred 2 times, man.
2 times.
I had to call back, man, because
where you calling from? Where you calling from? Where you calling from?
I forgot to check in. Hey, hold on.
Okay,
I'm making it right. I'm making it right. I'm checking in. I'm checking in Panola Road. I told you, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? East side of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm good. I got my yearbook. I got my yearbook from elementary all the way to high school. I'm good, right? Am I good?
Yeah, no, you good. It's respect thing. It's respect thing. You good?
Thank God. Thank you. I respected you. I respected you. Take the picture. Hurry up, take the picture.
Before he faints.
Man, let me find out a nigga with gray hair checking in. Nigga got gray in his braids. And he's checking in. Man, hey, if anybody thinking about doing that square ass shit, man, I'm gonna tell you how that shit goes. Hey, if you even attempt to check in Atlanta, boy, they gonna let you come, but you ain't gonna leave with none of that shit. Just the fact that you tried to check in, you getting robbed. Just like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You getting robbed for checking in Atlanta. I'm gonna let you know that right now. You check in if you want to. Then we don't do that shit. All that checking in. Man, pull up in the hood. You ever seen snow on the bluff? You seen snow on the bluff?
Snow on the bluff, yeah.
Remember at the beginning when they pulled up on the block trying to check in. I'm trying to get some shit.
Yeah.
They got robbed, man. That's how that shit really goes, right? You do not check in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just go check in, bro. Like, that shit is hilarious, dog. This nigga got gray hair checking in, talking about I'm everywhere. You never there. But nigga, you nowhere. You're nowhere. You're in government housing. Like, bro, what are you talking about?
With all this jewelry on.
Damn, bro. All this jewelry on, bro. Who you trying to impress, bro? Like, he having a midlife crisis. He looking like Jim Jones.
Looking like Jim. Yeah, Jim Jones. Jim Jones got all that gray hair, man. Talk right. He still think he in the street. Talking about something you heard. Just saying capo. Capo. Jim. Jimmy. Jimmy. I'm the capo. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, nigga, you in your 50. What you mean you the capo? What you talking about?
Bro, you don't have to. Bro, just to everybody listening, listen. Nobody got to check in. No, at any age. You, if you 21 years old, you ain't got to check in. If you 18 years old, you ain't got to check in. If you 27, you ain't got to check in. Bro, you ain't got to check in nowhere, bro. You ain't got to check in. That's that shit. You know what that was? I know. Matter of fact, I remember how we got on the subject because of mob ties. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jay
and, you know, I ain't finna go in on mob ties because you know what I'm saying. Hey man, I'm just a little old dude. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke either, man.
I don't want no
coming back to Houston.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be coming back to Houston soon after I leave Atlanta, so I don't want no smoke, man. You know, man. You know what I mean? I respect it. You know, y'all just got to give me the right number. Who I need to call? I just need to know who I need to call, ahead of time, because I don't want to get caught slipping.
Well,
you know.
See, I ain't gonna do all that. Like now, I mean, I'm not gonna disrespect mob ties. I'm not gonna do that, but I'm not gonna check in either. I'm not gonna check in. I go to Houston. I'm not checking in. I'm gonna be all at the Galleria Mall. I'm gonna be all on what they call it. What's that shit? What's that Westminster?
I'm telling. We telling them we got at least we got the check in hotline too for dudes who in the city that didn't check in. It's a number we can call. Hello, yeah, man. Hey, Jay Prince. Yeah, this him. Hey, man, casino here in the city, and he didn't check in. He in the city. Yeah, he didn't check in, man. I'm just letting you know. I'm looking at him right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, he in the third ward right now. On the third ward. Yeah, all right, good. You did good. You let us know casino and check in. I went to the whole. Drop the location. Send me your location. We on our way right now. I want you just to hold them up. We'll be there in like 5-10 minutes. All right, cool. You know, so we got the check-in hotline.
Hey man, now, one thing about that check-in, I would say this that I'm gonna go. Like now, if I know you, if I already know you, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna check in. Like if I go to Temple, I'm gonna be at Foster's Barbershop, get my hair cut, and while I'm in the chair, I'm gonna be calling Coach. Because that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that ain't checking in or that. You hit me up. Cause you know somebody in the city, you gonna reach out to them so we can link up and and kicking and stuff like that. Yeah, man. But they talk about checking in for safety purposes. Like, checking in. Check in. Like if you go to a city, you know somebody, you call them, that's different. The checking in thing is what they do for safety purposes. Look, I'm checking in with y'all so I can be protected. And then, we know everything good. So if I'm out and about, I'm good. No, you get what I'm saying? That's what they talking about.
Man, you do that shit, you finna get extorted, man. Extortion. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen, bro. But that's my call, Coach.
Yeah, these niggas, hey, see what we got to do now. See what we got to do. See, I ain't see motherfuckers see what they did to doggone. Hey, see what they did to doggone. See what ICE did to doggone Julio Cesar Chavez now. They like, look, nigga, you ain't check in. See, you ain't check in. Goddamn, you with the doggone Sinaloa Cartel now. We ain't. Now they on the terrorist list. They on the terrorist list. And you affiliated with them? No, man, we ain't doing that. They on the terrorist list. You affiliated with them? No, you got to go. Yeah, we know you the son of a legend. We know your dad. We know your daddy. Julio Cesar Chavez is a legend. We know that. But you got to go. Yeah, you got to go, dog. Yeah, right now you got to go, dog. You got once on your arrest. You got once for your arrest in Mexico. Let's go here. You got once for your arrest in Mexico. He's 39 years old. Yeah, you got to go, dog. You can check in with ICE. Goddamn, you get what I'm saying? ICE, you got to check in with them too. Say Chavez, 39, is being processed for expedited deportation. Said the Department of Homeland Security. The Department of Homeland Security got Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., but they can't find Al Heyman. True. He said the institution claims that Chavez, the former WBC middleweight champion, has an active arrest warrant in Mexico for involvement in organized crime and trafficking firearms, ammunition, and explosives. Yes, we do not need no more firearms, ammunition, and explosives over here in America. Send his ass back to Mexico. True. Yeah, dog, this personal. Yeah, we don't need that. You got to take that shit back over there, dog. Can't have that over here. He said DHS also claims that Chavez, the son of famed Mexican boxing legend Julio Cesar Chavez Sr., is believed to be affiliated, to be an affiliate of the Sinaloa Cartel, a drug trafficking syndicate Donald Trump designated as a foreign terrorist organization on his first day in office. God damn.
True.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you, boy. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you know that everybody, you got to check in now. We got to check in. We got to make sure. You got to check in. You got to make sure. We got to make sure now. You get what I'm saying? Got to make sure everything Gucci now, because got to make sure that paperwork straight. We checking the paperwork. Nigga, look at that. These old ass niggas. Boy, let's look at this shit one more time, bro. This man look like an idiot, bro. This man look like an idiot. You can't make this up. Listen, I don't want nobody thinking I'm making this up. This man look like a fool, bro. A damn fool. A goddamn fool.
Essential. Let's go.
Oh yeah, folk got going on. Y'all know who that is. Oh damn. Oh damn, what all this jam? Get on porch with a black card in my pocket. Get it on porch. Folks got a shit on us.
Yeah. A lot of y'all be on old block pulling up, taking pictures. Where we at?
Tell them how they come.
We're in the middle of
We on old block pulling up, taking pictures. Taking pictures for what? It ain't nothing there. I ain't missing nothing. I ain't trying to sit on Chicago, but I used to do security at the Cabrini Green projects in the 90s. When I was in the nation. I'm saying, bro, like, y'all see a lot of y'all niggas just pull up on old block and take pictures. They take pictures for what? This ain't no tourist attraction. What is it, a tourist attraction? You get what I'm going to see, Disney World or Sea World or Walt Disney. You get what I'm saying? You feel me?
Good.
Look at this kid, man. This is a baby, bro.
Y'all pull up and take pictures and y'all not allowed to.
He say y'all pull up and take pictures, y'all not allowed to. Okay. So a nigga need permission? A nigga need permission to take. A nigga need permission to take pictures on no block. Isn't that government housing? Isn't that government housing, fam? Is that government housing and projects over there? Dude, like, yeah, y'all putting up, take pictures and not allowed to. So who do I got to get permission from to take a picture on old block? If I decided to go, if I decided to go on old block, who do I need to link up with to take a picture? Come on, fam. Isn't this dude Steven Jackson a multimillionaire?
And one thing about it, if you're a real one, you don't mind checking in.
He said, if you a real one, you don't mind checking in. I ain't no real one.
True.
Yeah, I ain't no real one, dog. Yeah, I ain't no real one. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not a real one. I'm not a real one, dog. I'm not a real one. Cause boy, I mind checking in. I mind. I showed up mine. I am not a real one, bro. He said, yeah, dog, another thing too, dog. If you're a real one, you don't mind checking in. Well, I guess I ain't no real one, boy, because I mind. I damn sure mind. Yeah, I mind.
True.
Would you mind if I stroke you up? I don't mind. Would you mind if I check in? I don't mind. Nigga want to stroke you up, check in. But ain't a man, boy. You a real one. You don't mind checking in. Nigga, I mind. I swear to God, I mind, boy. I have a huge problem with checking in. I'm too rebellious.
True.
Yeah, I got a big problem, child. Yeah, dog. Yeah, see, it's the checking in thing. Is there any way we can work out something we can get around that, dog? Cause I do a lot of traveling, dog, and I just, it's just very difficult for me to. You get what I'm saying? I can't. We can work anything else out, but the check in part, that's what kind of got me a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Shit. All this shit, this is the last call. Oh, this is the last call. Hold on. All right, Carter, you the last call, man. Land your plane. Carter, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Oh, this, what's up, Coach? This is Jeremy again from Miami.
Jeremy from Miami, talk to me.
Check. Yeah, I'm gonna check in with you. But nah, man. Nah, but if he talk about the reason why he's saying dudes is pulling up the O block, I think he was referencing that to 6ix9ine. When 6ix9ine was
6ix9ine. Oh yeah. 6ix9ine. Yeah, I remember.
He was doing a little sneak diss. That was a sneak diss to 6ix9ine.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what he's a basketball player. Like what? I don't know. Like he just put himself in the midst of the conversation. That shit's just weird as fuck. But then you talk about if you a real one, you don't mind checking a nigga. Them niggas from Memphis is like, look at, all right, I don't want to mention no rappers. All these old drill rappers, you think them niggas checking in, man? Them niggas feel insulted. And whobody is from Houston talking about, hey, you better check in. I don't know, little hope, mama hope. You gotta check in. My side, come on, man. Stop it, for real, man. What niggas want to check in? Grown ass man. I'm calling you to make sure I'm good.
I gotta make sure I'm good, dog. I want to hang out tonight, dog. I want to make sure I'm getting saying.
We in the state of Florida.
Yeah.
This is stand your ground state. So we different. Ain't no checking in. We got everything we need to check in.
Nigga go hold trial in court right there. That's where it's gonna be.
Exactly. God damn it. What you mean? Ain't no checking in. Oh, I'm gonna check your ass out. Trying to get you to check in. One of us gonna check out. Yeah.
All right, man. Salute, fam.
I just wanted to put my little opinion in on that. That was crazy though.
All right, salute, fam.
Crazy for that.
Hey, shout out to Jeremy, man, Miami. Hey, yeah. So, all right. So anyway, I just want to make sure I got this done right. Okay. All right. So I'm finna go. Okay, I'm going back to. Okay, if I come to Chicago, right? You know, because I ought to been threatened. Nigga, come to Chicago. All right. So if I come to Chicago, so explain to me the check-in rule. So if I have a desire to want to go to O Block, hold on. And another thing, let's say what the brother saying is right. Jeremy, what he's saying is right. Steven Jackson sneak dissing 6ix9ine. Bro, you a grown-ass man, dog. You a grown man. What does some rap beef or whatever got to do with you? And the crazy part about it, he don't realize how much of a fool he look in this video. He really think he doing something. I went to O Block. Like, who bragging about going to O Block? Like, let's just put that there. Who bragging about going to O Block? You a multi-millionaire.
Man, what'd you say?
I check in with the real one. That's why I'm in the real one. You don't O Block pulling up taking pictures. Where we at?
Tell them how they come.
We in the middle. Got a shit on us. Yeah. A lot of y'all be a whole block pulling up taking pictures. Where we at?
Tell them how they come.
That's a look, bro. How old do you think this kid is? He got to be about 14, 15 tops. I'm going to give him 15. Maybe, he got to be between 13 and 15.
We're in the middle of it. What you mean, nigga?
Nigga throwing up game size and everything.
Y'all pull up and take pictures and y'all not allowed to. And one thing about it, if you're a real one, you don't mind checking in.
Checking in. What'd you say?
I check in with the real one. That's why I'm in the middle of O Block.
Where you at?
You see the who?
Where you at?
I'm in the middle of O Block. Man, listen, man.
Where the people's be, you know what I'm saying? Where the real people's be, man.
Shit you can't pay for.
Shit you can't pay for? Who gonna pay for that shit? Why would I want to pay to go to O Block? Yeah, shit you can't pay for. Nigga, I'm on O Block.
No rap cap. Shit you can't pay for. You mean we really out here? O Block, Chi-Town.
We really out here. We really out here. What? Well, okay. I need to address my young brothers in the chat. We really out here. Out here doing what? Nigga, we out here, nigga, we out here. Okay, you out there in what? We really out here. Okay, you really out there in what? Okay, you outside in the projects. Okay, I see you outside in the projects. Okay, now what? What you trying to impress me? You trying to impress me by showing me that you out there in the projects. I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying? You know.
Rest in peace, King Vaughn. We in the middle of old block, ain't we? Quit playing, man. I'm everywhere, you never there.
Man, let's give everybody a round of applause. This nigga. Bro. I can clown this nigga for about 10 hours straight. I can clown him for like 10 hours straight on this here, bro. Dude, these a bunch of kids you around, fam. A bunch of kids. A bunch of kids you around. You checking in with a bunch of children. With Glocks with switches on them. In your 50s. Or late 40s or whatever. Something like that. I think Stephen Jackson probably my age or older than me. Man, anyways, shout out to the one, Mr. Ham. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2 super chat. He said Stephen Jackson is the epitome of a Wakanda. He definitely Wakanda forever, bitch.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, shout out to DC Curry. What did he say, fam? He say Jackson older than me. He said Jackson older than you, coach. That's worse. That's what make it even worse. That's what make it even worse, fam. You older than me and you checking in with 13-year-olds? Then we got an old nigga on YouTube named Crack Paul. He be threatening nigga, telling nigga to come to Chicago. Come to Chicago. Okay, come to Chicago and do what? Hey, look here. Listen. Come to Chicago and do what? You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna come to Chicago. Okay, and do okay. Okay, now what? I didn't do what? You been threatening niggas since 1975. Okay, I come to Chicago and do okay. I'm gonna call you and then what? I'm at the airport. Okay, now I'm at the airport. Okay, you know what I mean? Okay, now what? Like if I don't check in, how are you gonna know I'm there? Let's just get that part. Okay, do you look at the flight? Do you look at all of the okay, you don't know how I'm gonna get there. Am I flying? You know, am I driving? Am I catching a train? Okay, so are you, if I come to Chicago right now, if I don't call you, how do you know I'm there? I ain't coming to O Block. I can promise you that. I ain't going. I have no desire to go to O Block. Y'all want to kill each other? Fine, be my guest. I don't give a damn. Kill each other. That's what you want to do. But if I don't call you, how do you know I'm there? Hey, listen. If I don't call you, how do you know I'm there? Hey, I shout out to Alapal. Hey, look here. If I don't call, how do you know I'm there, fam? That's what I want to do. You know, do you have a tracking device on me? All right, the nigga in Chicago, he here, dog, he here. Yeah, Chicago got a pretty big city, nice big size city. All right, the nigga here, well, okay, where he at? Okay, is he coming to O Block? Nah, he ain't coming to O Block. Damn, where the nigga at then? You know, you get what I'm saying? Anyway, hey, shout out to Jamie, man. Jamie from New York. Hey, okay. So let's give a shout out. Let's give a shout out to I mean, I know I'm on the weed and shit, but God damn, dog. Like, you know, just imagine me high smoking weed, nigga telling me I need to check in. I'm on this good green. I'm like, I gotta check in. What you mean check in? Check in with who? Like, yeah, Y'all niggas don't own no property over here. This the white man shit. The white man own all this shit. The white man owned all this shit. See that building right there? That's the white man building. See this street we own? The white man built this street. See them red lights right there? The white man made them red lights. Let's see what else we got. You got, hold on, see that shopping mall over there? The white man owned the shopping mall. You get what I'm saying? Like, dude, you don't own no property. Like you get what I'm saying? You don't own nothing. Why am I check in? Listen, won't it be cool for me to check in with the people who actually run the city? And I'm check in with the mayor, check in with the governor, check in with the the chief of police, check in with the city councilman, like the people who actually do stuff in the city. I don't see no benefit in me checking in with you. If you see, you got to check in with me if you want to be safe. If you want to be safe in my city and get a pass, well, won't nobody harm you, you got to check in with me. Well, I haven't done anything to anybody. Why should anybody want to harm me? I haven't done anything to anybody. I don't know these niggas. Well, why they want to harm me? Because you didn't check in. You supposed to check in with me. So, okay. How many, let me ask you this. For all you niggas on the check-in shit. How many visitors come to your city a day? Let's just put that out there. How many people come to your city per day? Out of all these people that come to your city, do they call you and check in with you? If Sarah wanted to go on a vacation to Houston, Tom, Bobby, Billy, Michael, Steve, Sam, John. You get what I'm saying? Like, how are you able to keep track of everybody that come to your city in order to get them to check in? That's a real question. The reason why I asked that question is because, okay, why you want me to check in? But what about you got another 20,000, 30,000 people in this city right now that you don't even know their names? That's it. Did they check in with you? You got some people that walking downtown Houston or Atlanta or Chicago right now that you don't even know, got a suit on or just walking through the city. Did they check in with you? You get what I'm saying? Like, it seems like the check-in is only reserved for certain people. That's my whole point. It seemed like the check-in is reserved for certain people. Because we know the white folks ain't checking in. We know that. We ain't got the white folks ain't checking in. The white folks come, they ain't checking in with nobody. So we know you ain't doing that with them. So we gonna scratch them out the box. We ain't worried about them. White folks, they ain't got to check in. All right, so we got another 30. You got 30,000 people here in this city right now. Which part of the city that you control, that you don't own no property in? I control this part of the city right here. Okay, you control that part of the city. Okay, so if I come through this part of the city, you're saying that this section that you control, you're saying that I have to check in with you in order to come through this section of the city. If I want to guarantee my safety, that's what I have to do. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Okay, so what about the other parts of the city? I ain't got to check in on the other parts? All right, bro, make it make sense. True. Do you see how stupid this shit is? You can't help but laugh at it. Shout out to Steven Jackson. Shout out to the one, Mr. Ham. Hey, okay. JRG is in the building. Hey, okay. Falcon 784. Hey, okay. Shout out to PG Beats. Hey, okay. Shout out to DL 87. Hey, okay. Mr. Nice. Hey, okay. Shout out to Tyrese. Hey, okay. Shout out to Ricky 245. Hey, okay. Brass Garage is in the building. Hey, okay. Shout out to Domo. Hey, okay. Mr. T, I pity the fool. Hey, okay. Shout out to Mo T. Hey, And shout out to Green Eyes P. Let's give all the super chatters a round of applause. Hey, hey, what'd he say? Hey. Hold on, somebody in the chat. Somebody in the chat say he said they control. He said Bishop Bull can say they control a section of the city nobody wants to visit. Nigga over there, nigga. I ain't got nothing to prove to you, nigga. Yeah, nigga, you can't come on this side of town. Guess what? And I have no desire to come over there. Ain't nothing over there. True. High crime rate. And all niggas robbing and shooting each other, doing all that stuff there. Why do I want to come through there? To prove what? I ain't got nothing to prove. I bet you won't come over here. I bet y'all won't go over there neither. You can't be daring. You can't be daring me. That damn shit don't work with me. Better be come over there with y'all niggas shooting and killing each other every day. And the police over there all the time. Ambulance over there all the time. Mama's crying all the time. What the hell I want to go over there for? So I can watch y'all shoot each other and I mess around and get shot on the humbug. You get what I'm saying? Because you get what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't know. You can have that, dog. Y'all continue to kill each other. I don't give a damn shit. You know, I'm not going to be over there. You get what I'm saying? Is that what y'all want to do? So goddamn be it. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You ain't never got to worry about me checking in because I ain't coming over there. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Nigga look like a damn fool.
You wish you could work it the way I do, but you can't. You're begging me not to leave you, and I refuse to let you go.
Yeah, man, you know what I mean? Shit, listen, nigga, I tell you what, nigga run up on you with that check-in shit. You know what you got to do to him, right? I don't even play, nigga. Wakanda, bring your ass over here, nigga. This what I'm gonna do to you. Oh Lord, him. Oh, I just kicked Wakanda in the face. Oh, hit him in the stomach. Oh Lord, hit him, slap him, kick him again. Oh Lord, I'm beating Wakanda ass. What you gonna do, Wakanda? You want some more? Oh Lord, hammer, go up on him, bam, catch him in the neck. Ah, Lord, Wakanda is dead. Yeah, they can talk about some checking in. Yeah, you got to check in, dog. Got to check in, dog. What we doing? You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, it's a respect thing. It's a respect thing. What the fuck you mean it's a respect thing? So so you taking a disrespect if I come to a city that you don't own? Let me get this straight. You're gonna take it as a sign of disrespect if I visit a city that you don't own. If I don't call you. Came to my city, you ain't called. Have you passed any laws in the city? No. Are you did you write up any bills in the city with the legislator? No. Do you own any property in the city? No. Okay. Is there any infrastructure that you own or control? Well, as a neighborhood I be in, it's high crime rate, you know what I mean? And I push a lot of dope over there and stuff like that, so a couple more, police come through there be arresting us stuff, but it ain't what it is, but it's a certain section of the hood that I control. Okay, certain section of the hood you control. But if the police come, the feds come right now and lock you up, will you be able to control that section of the city while the feds got you in jail? No, I'm gonna be trying to fight the case so I can get out. Oh, okay, so why should I check in with you again? True. Why should I check in with you again? I'm just asking.
Fuck with your soul and ether. Teach you the king, you know you. Godson across the belly. I prove you lost already.
Hey, check this out. I'm finna show y'all. Do y'all want to see? Hold on. I got something for y'all. Oh, y'all ain't seen ignorance. Do you want to see ignorance? I'm finna show y'all some ignorance right here, bro. Well, I'm finna show y'all, boy, Lord, this dude right here. Somebody, I think who sent? Did Foodie send me this? Somebody sent me this. This shit was funny than the motherfucker. She sent me this shit, boy. Now, do y'all want to hear some ignorance? This is the type of music that these kids are listening to. Let's go.
So this is 107.5, and we got some new music from Detroit's own Young Felony. Yeah.
The nigga named Young Felony.
Young Felony in this bitch. Hey, if you work in a job, you a bitch. You ain't never try to rob, you a bitch. You ain't never risk your life, you a bitch. When broke trying to buy nigga going to work every day. Fuck that, nigga, come and risk your life for 20K. If your shoes ain't a band, nigga, take them bitches off. Gotta be a broke nigga trying to see what's up, broke ass nigga. You got a wife and a family? How cute. All my bitches wanna know how to shoot. If you ain't from around here, we gon' get on your ass. If you ain't got no Hellcat, them hoes gon' roll your ass. You ain't never hit the mall and had to drop a bag. Look at your scary ass, thought somebody shot your ass. Trying to live a nice life, bitch, this ain't no movie. You gon' die at the end, this some shit on Tubi. You ain't never sold shit, I can't trust. You think your life so good, nigga, fuck you. You ain't got on no ice, nigga, you ain't shit. I just got 3 words for you. Yo, what's up? This is 107.
This one, yes. Hey, this one. Hey, this one. This one. The ignorant shit. You know, that's nigga who got a job, take care of his family, all that stuff there. Nigga, you the bitch, nigga, with all that job shit, nigga. Taking care of your family, nigga. Nobody caring about you buying no house, nigga. That ain't real, nigga. Real, nigga, you supposed to be not taking care of your kids, nigga. We supposed to be catching felonies, riding on our enemies, nigga. All that soft ass shit. Talking about you got to go home and, you know, with all that stuff there, nigga. We about going to jail, you know, hospitals, you know, making collect calls, nigga. That's what it's all about. True. Boy, let me tell you something, boy. You cannot make this up. You know, Lord have mercy, boy.
See your eyes shining, she's my snow bunny, please. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you move, stepping out of control. It's me against the light, snow bunny. Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel. No, that's better than the law. With my snow bunny love. We're party about it. See your eyes shining. She's my snow bunny, please. In the winter light, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you move, stepping out of control.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. Give a shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Daniel Agnew. The lovely summer in November. Moose the Great. Shout out to D Hall, the People Show. Sonny Augustine. Yeah, man, Coach, man, when you come to Chicago, man, I want to invite you to O Block, man. Let you see what's going on. No, you ain't got to invite me to O Block. I'm good. I don't need to see. I saw enough on YouTube, saw enough on TV. I seen enough. Everything I need to know about O Block, I can go on YouTube and look that up, and I can go on Chicago local news and see everything I need to see. I have no desire to go by there. Shout out to Trey Son. Shout out to PG Got Beats. Jamie from New York. Schoolo X-Man. No Cap Entertainment. Flex BK. Dr. Mario. Shout out to Bishop Bullwinkle. Mason, man, from Flint, Michigan. Salute to you, fam. Hey, man, check it out, right? Hey, listen, man, tomorrow 4th of July, man. Happy Independence Day. Now, I do know that my revolutionary brothers, I do know that y'all don't celebrate the white man's holidays. I do know that, some of y'all gonna be kind of upset. Yeah, you know, talking about the white man, America celebrating they anniversary, the birth of America and all that stuff there. Don't you know that this land was owned by the Indians and the slaughter of the colonizers? I get that, dog. Listen, I get that. We do get that. But don't be messing up people's holidays, because you got family members, they just want to relax, hang out with the family, eat some good old barbecue. You get what I'm saying? Don't be a Debbie Downer, dog. Don't be going by your family member's house, messing up the barbecue, the potato salad, you know, the collard greens. You know, people celebrating, you know, this weekend, people get a chance to relax, get them a couple of drinks, smoke them some good green. They don't work all week long. They tired. They're just looking for, you know, to relax and enjoy themselves. Don't be going to your family house, man, talking all that crazy stuff, man, about about niggas built pyramids and we was kings and queens and the white man holiday and Negro pen and we get all that. We understand that, fam. God damn, look, man, nigga wants some barbecue. Nigga want to eat some barbecue, hang out, and you know, drink a beer or two. That's all the nigga want to do. Hey, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? That's all. Listen, that's all we want to do.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumvent, circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
Hey, this why motherfucker like invite you, no goddamn well. Yeah, man, every time y'all have an event, man, y'all don't ever invite me. This why they don't like to invite you. Anyways, shout out to No Cap. Shout out to Tila. Shout out to Miss Black Panther. JC in the building. Dr. Mario. Nando Ramos. Shout out to RJ. Devin Dixon. Hey, he said, Devin Dixon said, my brother do that. Hey, Devin, that used to be me. Hey, that's why hey, Devin, that's why I can talk about it. That used to be me. I used to be just like that, dog. Yeah, man, y'all always celebrating these white man holidays, man. You know what I mean? Talking about Christmas. You know Jesus was born on the 25th of December. Look at the time. See, when Jesus was born, he was born in the barnyard. Now, you know it wasn't cold. You get what I'm saying? Like, why we got the, you know what I mean? Like the scriptures, this is what the scriptures say. You know, there's a lot of contradictions in the Bible and all that stuff there. We can't, you get what I'm saying? And like, bro, I'm like, fam, look, I just want to sing some Christmas carols, drink some eggnog, and celebrate and hang out with the family. You do know Christmas a pagan holiday now? See the pagans, what they used to do in the book of Deuteronomy, talk about, the cutting down of the tree and decorating it with silver and gold. And say that's the ways of the pagan. You get what I'm saying? True. Man, nigga, open the present. Open the present and shut the fuck up. Nigga, just open the present, dog, and shut up, dog. God, you do this shit every year, dog. That's why a nigga don't want you around. Hey, shout out to Pacifico. Salute to you, fam, man. Shout out to No Cap. My brother Mason Flint, Michigan. Shout out to Timothy Bradley. I didn't realize Timothy Bradley was here. Shout out to my main man Rick, man, Houston in the building. Brandy Sweet Like Candy. Shout out to Tila. Shout out to La Jessica. Shout out to anyone else I forgot, man. I don't know if we going live tomorrow because we got this reunion for my neighborhood. My neighborhood, one of my old neighborhoods I used to live in, have a reunion. So it's just a bunch of old niggas, getting together, reminiscing. It's a bunch of old niggas getting together, reminiscing about what we had. You remember back in the day, dog? We were 19, 20, dog, 21, 22, 23. Boy, we had it back then, dog. Like, a lot of them niggas broke right now. So it's just a bunch of old niggas talking about some has-been shit. So we up. I ain't making this shit up. I swear to God. Supposed to beat up the bar. They supposed to beat up the bar at the park. You know, having a reunion. Reunion at the bar. Cause I'm gonna tell that's what I'm gonna tell them. If I go, I'm gonna tell them, look, dog, look, my nigga, like what y'all got going on right now? You right. I don't want to talk about what happened in 92, 92, 93, 94. Look, dog, what you got going on right now in 2025? Yeah, dog. Remember the time I bought that Cadillac? Remember I had that Vert? You remember I had that drop top Vert, that 5.0 Boss? Remember when I pulled up on the set, nigga, I was riding down Main. Remember that time I was riding down Main in that drop top, 5.0? You get what I'm saying? I had the white crest seats. You know, I had the white crest seats, crest out steering wheel, all that there. Remember that time I pulled up, I had them 215s in the back, and all the hoes was out there sitting there watching, everybody watching me jocking me. You remember that? Man, look, man, I was 95, dog. What you got going on right now? True. I'll catch you guys on the next one. You know my motto. Don't beat me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.